Hi everybody, I'm Pomu, welcome! Hello! Ryu, welcome to Pomi Party, thank you! Yeah, I kept you waiting, huh? I needed a couple minutes for my food to finish. Hi everyone, hello! Oh my gosh. It's Metal Gear Saturday! Yay! Oh my god, now that I'm here? I was just like, oh yeah, I'll totally do like a Metal Gear brain rot stream where I'm just gonna be like, blah 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 Metal Gear, blah 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 blah, blah Metal Gear. Now that I'm here, I'm embarrassed and I'm shy and I'm like, what do I talk about? Now I'm just kind of like, oh no. Never let the brain rot die. Rise and grind. Yeah. Vocal cord parasites. I'm sure chat has a lot of input. Yeah, we can talk about. You guys can ask me questions, like my thoughts on things and favorite boss, Running Man, obviously. Best guy ever. Show off your Pachislot machine. I wish I could, man. I wish I could. He's so fast. Partial to jungle evil. But yeah. When in doubt, game in. I'm ready for the downpour, let it rain, brain rot. Yeah, it'll be squishy brain pieces all over the ground. Chicken Little who? Chicken Little could have never predicted this. Fire Trooper so underappreciated. What is this Fire Trooper love here? Brain rot talks today are OSP, on-site procurement. Since Octocamel is not shown in thermal imaging, do you think that Snake is all hot and what is these? Okay, whoa, there's a lot. There's a lot coming. Oh gosh, my brain. Brain rot time. You're spreading the terminal of Metal Gear brain rot. Are you like nanomachines? Would it be called Pomudachi? It only affects certain people though, right? It only affects weeaboos. Until it mutates. Oh no. Boss. Thank you everybody coming back from memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you. Best boy, best girl, best Metal Gear machine. Best boy. If it's not Ocelot or Big Boss or Naked Snake. Huey Emmerich, I see you in the chat. Best girl? Best girl. Sunny. Kai's best girl, Otakon. Otakon. Best girl. Sniper Wolf is hot, but I don't know if she's best girl, you know. I've been watching some other people's playthroughs of the Twin Snakes because I don't know much about the Twin Snakes, so holy wow. this game is I can't wait to get my own copy. How do you like the cutscenes? I really like the scene when Snake jumps off the Hind D's missile and does a flip in the air and then shoots his own missile in the air and oh, but my favorite scene is when Snake meets up with Liquid, and Liquid is explaining his whole thing about genes, and you know he's right before the Metal Gear fight, and he's like walking. He jumps up onto the railing and is walking with his arms crossed, and then out of nowhere just does a flip in the fucking air. The random front flip. It's so funny. I've watched it like 15 times. It's so fucking funny. Oh my god. I also really like the dramatic speech at the end. Oh, acceptable casualty. Thank you for the 5 gifts of memberships. Thank you. I like the scene at the end when Naomi's doing her spiel, you know. And Otakon is just literally falling down a cliff. It's just rolling and rolling like he's Katamari. It's so funny. Did you see the snake? Do you know Big Chungus? I have seen the Big Chungus thing, you guys. Yes, I have. I would like to think Metal Gear Solid 1 as how Shadow Moses happened, and Twin Snakes is how Snake tells people Shadow. Yeah, I've heard that fan theory before, that like Twin Snakes is like a retelling of someone saying it. I guess Snake saying it to kind of make himself seem so cool would be awesome. YouTube gave a gift to Huey. I can't. Best impression of a character in Metal Gear. Oh, I don't know if I can do any impression. I can do Solid Snake, but I can also do what's wrong with EE. Thank you for the pink. Big Boss was just in the right place at the right time. He's nobody special. Raiden is better with only VR trading. Solid Snake is better, and even Venom with no experience is better than any of the feats Big Boss did. Even you are better than him. I don't want to think about that. No, Big Boss is the best ever. Right place at the right time? What do you mean? He was trained by the boss. He was trained by the boss. But you know, best Metal Gear merch. I don't know if I can show this. I have a picture of like a little bit of my collection, but I forgot to get approval for it first. One of my favorite things that I've bought for my Metal Gear collection is the ration. I have a little rations container, and the Foxhound logo. You know how he's holding a knife usually? Instead, he's holding a fork in his mouth. It's so cute. But of course, my favorite thing would have to be my Pachislot machine. Fork hound. And like you open it up. And there's like it's like a bento box basically. There's two or three little containers inside. It's so cute. I think if you Google, let's see, Metal Gear ration lunchbox. Yeah, Google Metal Gear ration lunchbox and you'll see it. It was for the oh, it's 3 containers. It's three. It was for the 25th anniversary, or was it the 20th anniversary? It was one of them. But yeah, I bought it. It sucks because I'm having to buy everything secondhand, which is, I guess, fine. But it's just like it's hard to find a lot of stuff, you know. I love the exploits of Massive Manager and his band of boys at Outdoor Paradise. What's in the containers? Nothing. It's for putting food in there, you know? It's a bento box. Yeah, it's such a cute... I like kind of unique stuff like that, so... It's my favorite collectible. Vivi, welcome to Pomu Party! Metal Gear Solid 3 is actually a game of Among Us where Vulcan is the most innocent, surrounded by imposters. Innocent how? Innocent, I think, is a bit, you know. But I mean, if you think about it, Ocelot was deceiving him. Eva was deceiving him. You know. Like, if you think about it that way, everyone kind of in his inner circle were just like, and the boss was kind of deceiving. She was deceiving him, so you know. You know. What would you say? The ration bento is just a box? Would I say that? No, it's a bento. Well, it is a bento box, but it doesn't feel like a box. Donald Anderson is the real bad guy. Yeah, kind of, you know, him and Paramedic. Really, it's so crazy because in 3, like, they seem the most innocent. And then, do you collect figures too? Yeah, I do. I have like, there was this one collection of figures from 2. I have almost all of them. I think I'm missing Vamp and Fat Man. I don't remember who else. I have everybody else. What do you think about Metal Gear Acid? I think Acid is. I've heard I've seen like the story of Acid, and what the hell? I don't understand it at all. I don't understand it at all. Favorite Easter egg? Mine is a tree frog getting an eye patch if you keep one in a cage until the torture sequence in Metal. What? I never even know that. Favorite line or cutscene? Oh gosh. My favorite. Let's see first. My favorite Easter egg. My favorite Easter egg. Acid is strange. Yeah, it is very strange. I don't know what my Johnny is a pretty funny like thing that happens in the second floor basement in Zanzibar, April 30th. Don't worry, it's gone from brain rot to brain replacement. Oh gosh, not into card games. Yeah, that's how I feel about Acid, which is my favorite line. I don't know about my favorite Easter egg. I'll think about that. My favorite line. Oh, there's too many. I really like. How do you like my sunglasses? Do you like my sunglasses, brother? You enjoy all the killing. I can't see that scene any different now. I can't see that scene the same anymore because of the twin snakes. I just see Liquid's like funny head, like, you enjoy all the killing. So funny. Hi Pomu. Hello. Also, I sang rar. Yeah. So good. I kind of missed out on the original Metal Gear hype. Well, I mean, I'm like 30 years late. I'm super late and I'm still into it. I just got into it, so it's never too late to get into something, I think. My favorite quote from you is that Metal Gear Solid didn't fit your aesthetic and you wouldn't overbuy any merch. It doesn't fit my aesthetic. Everything is so brown and green. Well, I like green, but like, you know what I mean. Give us your most cursed summary of a plot of Metal Gear Solid 2 off the top of your head. Okay, like concise. Deceived twink flips naked through AI simulation. How about that? Maybe not flips, but somersaults. Chef's kiss. Pomu, do you think Snake is hot? Absolutely. When Snake, Liquid, and Solidus all confront each other on Arsenal Gear in Metal Gear Solid 2 is my favorite highlight of the series. I miss on Metal. Is that that one game that like I wasn't gonna say spiritual successor, but like the one that's like pays homage to Metal Gear? The parody game. That's right. Yeah. Oh my god. Speaking, well, I guess it's not parody, but I found out. What is that? Ape Escape? The Ape Escape thing? Why is it not the original cast in English? Why is it not the original voice acting cast? I don't understand. My jeans, brother, they're Levi's. Metal Gear. Yeah. I'm so sad. The terrible snake impression is hilarious. It's so... oh god. When am I going to buy and build Kotobukiya's Metal Gear Rex model kit? I have the first one. The one that... I don't think I'll buy the second one because... It's basically the same Rex except with old Snake. Metal Gear Solid 1. The graphics look like action figures bobbing their heads around, but it's so good. Especially after seeing the Twin Snakes. I have such a love for the graphics of Metal Gear Solid 1. I don't want to change it at all. It's perfect. I don't care if they don't have eyes or mouths or anything. It's so... It just fits. It fits. And like... Okay, I'm gonna... Hold on. I'm gonna answer this real quick. I'm gonna read this. Some fans criticize Metal Gear Solid 4 as leaving too many threads open and not having enough closure. How do you feel about 4 as an ending to the series as a whole? And do you think 5 was necessary at all? I don't... Okay, I love 5. I've come to really appreciate 5. At first, I was like 5... When I first finished 5, I was like, this game was totally not necessary. I was like... And I still don't believe it was entirely necessary. Because... some things just don't need to be answered. That's my thing, is like, some things can just be left as a mystery. Like, I didn't need to know the origin of Fox Die. I didn't need to know, you know, some things. But I love the gameplay of 5, so it's a lot of fun. I think 5... Like, I didn't need to know why Big Boss survived Metal Gear 1. You know, I didn't really need to know that. But... Metal Gear Rising wasn't necessary either, but it was cool. I think Metal Gear Rising is like its own thing. I think of it as, you know... So, I do think it's kind of fucked up that it undoes a lot of what I feel like was done in Metal Gear Solid, but it is what it is. But yeah, for Metal Gear 4, Metal Gear Solid 4... I know the game isn't perfect, but in my eyes, it feels perfect. In my heart, it feels perfect. Like, the way it ends, like... I think there will be loose ends, because... I think not... Okay, this is gonna sound like so prolific, you know? But like, I feel like in life, not everything is gonna have a perfect ending. Or a perfect wrap-up, you know? You're never gonna know everything that happens in life, and that's probably not good storytelling. But at the same time, I don't know, it just felt good. It felt like, you know, I wasn't at the end, I wasn't like, you know, I was bawling my eyes out because because obviously. But you know, what was I gonna answer? Hold on, everyone's asking me so many questions, and thank you guys for all your questions. I'm surprised so many people are even here listening to me just talk about Metal Gear. But you know, but yeah, so we all have the brain rot. This is the debrief. Yeah, like, I don't know. To me, 4 just feels so perfect. I know it's just a bunch of fan service, but I don't care. Mika, thanks for... Oh my god, you already changed your profile picture. Thank you for upgrading the Pomi Party. Okay, I think there was a question I did want to answer. Hold on, I gotta go back in time. Oh, wait. I should write all these down so I get to them. Yeah, 4 had the Emoy factor. I think everything, honestly... it was... I think the beginning of 4 was really what dragged for me, and towards the end is when it really picked up, like the middle ending, you know? The beginning was just kind of like me being like, oh, and then, but I think it picked up towards the end, and what was I gonna say? Oh, I think even with all the problems the game has, the fight with Ocelot just totally made me forget everything else. The fight with Ocelot, the going back to Shadow Moses. Mike, welcome to Pomu Party. Thank you. It was just so good. Being able to pilot Rex, so good. Perfect. The kiss. Part of me wishes they hadn't advanced Snake's age so harshly due to a clone. Ah, yeah. You know, I think maybe it started in... Because I was watching Metal Gear Solid 1 yesterday. I think it even started back then. Because, like, when Grey Fox sees Snake, he's just like, man, you haven't aged well. And so... And one, people start talking about how old Snake is getting. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, this man has been through literal war, and that's gonna age you, but... You know, when I heard that, and then knowing the future context of it, I was kind of just like... Ooh... Like, you know, it kind of had a different meaning afterwards. Yeah, age hasn't slowed him down one bit. I kind of agree, though. Metal Gear has, like, this bad habit of making the protagonist seem like a little baby bitch compared to the person helping you out. I think the only part, or the only time it's not like that is in Metal Gear Solid 1. But it's definitely in 2 and it's definitely in 4. Because Raiden is so cool. Everyone else is so cool in 4. And then you have grumbling Grandpa Snake over here being like... And then in Metal Gear Solid 2, Raiden is like... God, I love Metal Gear Solid 2 Raiden. Can we please go back to him? I love him so much. Metal Gear Solid 3 is kind of like that too. Yeah. Like Eva's really cool. The boss is really cool. Do it yourself. But yeah. The psych meter during cutscenes in 4 is hilarious. Oh yeah, whenever like Sunny takes away his cigarettes or something and it's just like pew. The other night I was I had 4 on because I've just been putting, like, I found this one channel that literally has 24-hour Metal Gear streams. So I've just had them on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So I've just been like having Metal Gear on in the background. And and so 4 was on and it literally played the entire day. And it was actually the night that I was feeling so sad. And it was the end of 4 and I was just like, I'm so sad right now. Yeah, even while sleeping, I fall asleep to Metal Gear. At least past couple of nights I have. I thought my brain rot was bad. I'm pretty invested. I'm pretty invested. But yeah, okay, let me see more questions. I saw you guys. Lucas, welcome to Pomu Party. Thank you so much, by the way. Thank you. Where was it? We have Solid Pomu and Liquid Pomura. Do you have a name for Solidus or just Solidus Pomu? I was gonna say, how can I combine Pomu and Pomura, but you can't. Punished Pomu. We can just call it Solidus Pomu. Solidus Umap? Yeah, that's good. And Dragos, thanks for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Okay, let me go back. I'm trying to get through some of these questions. Oh gosh. Oh, you know what? Let me go here. I'll be able to see everything, I think. How long did it take everyone else to realize Metal Gear Solid is basically a series about Ocelot? 4 different versions of the same snake. I know, right? So funny. Let's see. Oh, here we go. There was one super chat, and then I got into the 4 and 5 question. If I missed it, ask it again. Oh gosh. Oh wait. Oh, someone did ask, how do I feel about the cut stuff from Metal Gear Solid 5? I think it... Okay, first off, I want to just say, what the hell happened to Psycho Mantis? Psycho Mantis used to be, like, so crazy. And then in Metal Gear Solid 1, I just beat him up with books and shit. Like, what happened to him? He was such a... Maybe he wasn't so fueled by rage or something. Age has slowed him down. Because you know how, like, in 5, the whole thing with Psycho Mantis is he can do everything because he's just a little angry boy. But, you know, age slowed him down one bit. His powers were limited by the pixels. I know, he was crazy in... Maybe it's puberty. Maybe... Okay. It's so funny that you see Liquid go through puberty in the cut shit. And that's why he gets infected. I think... I'm actually really sad that we didn't get that new... So, the cut stuff from 5 was like that island, you know? Where all the kids go, where Liquid goes with Sahelanthropus and everything. Yeah, Lord of the Flies. All the concept art was so creepy. Like, so creepy. I'm really... Because I like horror so much, I'm really sad that we never got that. I think it would have been really, really cool. But, you know. It is what it is. Basically a jungle area. I think also Metal Gear Solid 5 needed that. Because, like, Afghanistan was great, and Africa was great. But it was like, you know, it kind of... And it was, like, really nice having the open world so open. Like, the maps were huge. But having a third area... Like, They overstayed their welcome a little bit. Having to go back and forth so many times. But, having the jungle would have been, I think, really cool. At least there was a little bit of jungle in the Africa map and stuff. Yeah, one more area, I think. Yeah. That adorable headband, big beautiful eyes, positive attitude, and most importantly, those luscious thighs. Snake really is the best. Oh, hi, Pomu. I really wanted a snow area, personally. Ah, that would have been cool, too. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, thank you for the pink! Thank you! Merry Gear Solid. I don't think I'll ever be able to play Merry Gear Solid. I know a lot of people have been recommending it to me, like, for months now, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to play because it's, like, not official, you know? So I won't be able to stream it. I'm sorry! I, you know, gotta adhere to company things. Get into Death Stranding. Yeah, I want to play Death Stranding sometime. Probably. Pomu's shrapnel removal. Hope Solidus Pomura isn't plotting her revenge. But yeah. I have to see about Unmetal. Not sure about that one. Yeah. Man, I'm like, there was a question someone asked and I can't remember what it was and I'm sorry. I got to it talking about other things. I'm sorry. Have you seen the video, The Peaceless Tragedy of Venom Snake? It's a pretty good video, IMO. I don't know if I've seen that. I don't remember. At least stream the Metal Gear Slot game. I can't. I've already asked about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have seen The Secret Theater. Saw that a long time ago. Yeah. Still planning on getting a new cat, naming him Liquid. I want to. But I haven't had time to like think of getting a new cat. Especially, there's just been so much happening, you know? Liquid. Yeah, I gotta get a cat, name him Liquid. So then I can, whenever he does something bad, I can be like, Liquid. Naomi was ultimately a hero or a villain in the grand scheme of Metal Gear. Oh god, Naomi. Naomi is someone who so desperately wanted to be the main character. Naomi so desperately just wanted to insert herself into everything. That's what really pisses me off about her. Is Rose worst girl? No, I love Rose. She's so dramatic and everything. I love her. Like Huey. I think because Naomi was so much more prevalent than Huey was. Then Metal Gear Kart? Metal Gear Kart. That would be so funny. Can you convince my friend Moon, he's bald, to start Metal Gear Solid 4? It's almost been a year since he beat 3. Yeah, what? Oh my god, you have to do 4. You have to do 4 because if you went through 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 is honestly like a great, like a really solid series. You know? Moon is very bald. You gotta get the closure. They don't want it to end. You know what? That's fair too. Naomi was just trying to do good despite her faults, and Huey tried to gaslight everyone including himself, into seeing him as a hero. Naomi is so complicated though. Like, I get her motivations in 1, like in Metal Gear Solid 1, because obviously she's there for revenge. She's just like, this motherfucker, all these people, you know, killed my brother, blah blah blah, this and that. But then why in 4 do you just... I literally have nightmares of her clinging on to Vamp like that. It's like, what? Which was your favorite antagonist team? Foxhound, Dead Cell, Cobra Unit? I think Cobra Unit. I think Cobra Unit is so fun to I just, you know, almost every day I'm like, fear. I talk to Pomuske and I'm just, if I'm like trying to scare him, I'll be like, fear. But they're so funny. And yeah, I think I like the Cobra Unit, but I think Fortune is really cool from Dead Cell. I think the way that she actually changed, like with the bullet scene is so iconic. It's so cool. But yeah, it's a pity so much about Dead Cell was cut. I don't know exactly everything. Dead Cell is the best boss fight OST. Yes, that's true. Oh my god, the OST in 2 slaps. Oh my god, it probably is my favorite OST of, okay, almost all the games. Sorry, my brain started... Okay, I wanted to talk about... the Twin Snakes and Metal Gear Solid 1. Since we're on the subject of OST. What the fuck? Why did they take out Encounter? Why? Why did the Twin Snakes take out Encounter? It's like the best song ever! Why did they take it out? Why? It makes me so mad! Makes me so mad! Ah! And then, okay, there's something... You know, I know that, like, when they first recorded... Metal Gear Solid 1, like, the voice... Like, the place... It was kind of, like, amateur in that, like, they didn't have, like, a proper studio and things like that. But... I don't know. Like, there's the reverb that's on their voices. I don't know if it's, like, to mask the poor quality or something. But it just, like... It just creates this atmosphere in Metal Gear Solid 1 that is just so good. It just fits. It just gives this, like, everything just feels so cold. Like, I mean, they're in Alaska. It's gonna feel cold, you know? It's just... It's so good! And... I don't know. In the Twin Snakes, it just doesn't hit. It just... It's so good, though. Everything about Metal Gear Solid 1 is so perfect. Game is so frustrating. Because the controls are so difficult. But it's so good! No, that's not the song that got in trouble. The Encounters music is, oh gosh, now I have the Metal Gear Solid 2... I have the... in my head. Oh my god, what was it? And then also... The music in Metal Gear Solid 1, like, has those, like, ooh, it has, like, the chorus in the back. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, it's so good, man. You're a real egotistical woman. But seriously, was I the only one who wasn't annoyed by Rose interrupting saves with relationship talk? Also, does anyone else agree that 2 is the most relaxing Metal Gear Solid? I love the whole soap opera between Rose and Jack, Rose and Raiden. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's like, I'm like, yes, bitch, spill the tea. Metal Gear Solid 2 is a masterpiece. It's another game that's just perfect. Why are 1, 2, and 3 just so perfect? They're just perfect games. It pisses me off how good they are. Saxophone going off in Yell Dead Cell always reminds me of a seagull. Basic question, or is it? Out of all the Metal Gear Solid games you've played, which one is your absolute favorite and why? I'd love to know. I think I've said a lot of times that 3 is my favorite. I think 3 just has everything that I like. I think the story is just so good. And like, I think it said it's just kind of everything. It has... Peace Walker's underrated. I love Peace Walker, don't get me wrong. I love Peace Walker. I loved it so much. But it has... Like, for 3, it has, like, a great story. It has really awesome, like, great characters. It's so good. Yeah, quirkiness, story, soundtrack. Yeah, like, there's... It doesn't take itself too seriously until it does. And when it does, it really hits. You know? And, like, the whole thing is, like, so goofy. And then shit hits the fan and you're like, oh, fuck. Oh, God. That's what I think I love about Metal Gear in general, is it doesn't take itself too seriously until it really does. And then you're like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You know? It's so good. It's just so good. The doorknob has escaped 10 times, but the payoff is love deterrence with Nana Mizuki's vocals. Oh, my God. The fight was fun. I love that I could play with Peace Walker with everyone. I'll never forget that one fucker who was literally in a Speedo. Who hijacked... who went into the mammal pod instead of me. So funny. Reminds me of the Yakuza series. That's why I really want to play Yakuza. Yeah, in the cutscene it was that guy instead of me. It should have been me! Way to Fall is such a good song to close Metal Gear Solid 3. I always forget about it because it was copyrighted. But I agree. What was my least favorite gameplay thing in the series? I don't know. I Kojima is God. Welcome back. Thank you. I don't know. I feel like, you know, I never really played the games properly, I feel. Escorting EE. Yes, any escort mission is torture for me. You know, I never properly played the games. I always fumbled my way through them. But aiming anything in Metal Gear Solid 1. Yeah! Not having that first person POV. But, you know. How many times have you listened to Here's to You? Probably too many times. EE Escort was pure content. It was so funny. The whole Metal Gear Solid series is all about fucking around, so you were playing, right? Well, that's good then. Saving Quiet. I think Quiet was less difficult than EE. I think I actually lost brain cells trying to rescue EE. So funny. I think that just has to... I think that's just because the controls in 5 are so fluid. Like, it was a challenging fight in 5, but like the gameplay is just so much easier. It wasn't brain rot, it was nanomachines all along. My favorite Peace Walker character, they called him Speedo Leeds. Saving Quiet is harder, but EE was mental damage. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. A scream of terror during the swimsuit date with pies. Next would you be getting run over by the sheep. Oh yeah, in 5. Oh, I remember throwing EE at the enemies. Yes, I do. I remember throwing her, and then I remember also throwing the children at the enemies. Why can't I have a really bad habit of just throwing, you know, throwing my escorts, but... Boss, if you save Quiet 7 times, Quiet will come back. Oh, yeah, I did know that. Sad that Big Boss died at the same place as the Joy. Oh. Did he? Is that where she died? I mean, that was her grave at least, but... I'd love to see you come back one day, maybe in like 10 years! Because I'd love to see your improvement against Metal Gear Solid 1 Rex. And the end gave you such an easy RNG, he needs revenge. Yeah, it was just her grave, so... Yeah, it was her grave. He meant died inside. Yeah. That's my... That's another big thing about 5. Is I know, like, at that point, Snake is just... gone through so much. But you... I mean, even with Kaz, you have Kazuhira Burgers, you know, like... He's still got a good personality. I really... It makes me so sad that... Venom was just so... But part of me is kind of glad that it wasn't actually Snake, because I would just be like, God, what happened to you? You're so boring now. But because it's not actually Snake, yeah, McDonald's burgers. Yeah. I was playing Metal Gear Solid 2 past my bedtime back in the day. When the Colonel told you to turn off the PS2, I did. I hadn't saved since before rescuing... No! Yeah, Venom was just not enough... Not enough dialogue. How would I feel about a remake of the MSX games? I think it would be really cool. I think it would be really cool to go into that room with Big Boss and see the horn sticking out of his head, and then being like, ah ha ha, ah ha ha ha, you know? But I don't know. I've said this before. I don't really want any sort of remakes, because usually when they remake something, they always feel like they have to, especially with how I think, you know, Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 1 especially is pretty bare bones. They would have to add some characters. It would be, oh god, they would definitely put an escort mission in with Gray Fox. They would totally put in a Gray Fox escort mission, and I would just cry myself to sleep. But I don't know, they would just add stuff that like muddies the timeline, muddies the story. I think everything's fine the way it is. I think Metal Gear is fine where it's at. The only thing I would ever want is Metal Gear Solid 3 remake on the Fox engine, because I've seen what it looks like and I want that. But you know, that's my one thing that I would probably want. Otakon escort mission. No! When Metal Gear Solid 2 came out, I was just 4 or 5, so when I got to Vamp's introduction, I was really scared because I thought Navy SEALs were the best of the best. Vamp proving you wrong. I still love his closing shot when he smokes a cigar, revving up his bike and planning his own revengeance apart from Venom. Oh, and 5? Yeah, I really liked when his name was Pomu. I just really think that like I don't want to, like, I don't know, I don't want a remake of 1. 2 is perfect as it is. Like Metal Gear Solid 1, I mean. Only 3 is what I feel. I don't even know why. Why 3? Like, if Metal Gear Solid 1 would deserve it the most, besides the MSX ones, the MSX games, but I thought he was Vamp because he was a vampire. I thought so too. Have I ever tried a cigar? I'm not that deep. I'm not, you know, sometimes I'll try foods that my Oshi suggests. If they like a food, I'll try it. But I don't think I'm in so deep that I would ever try smoking a cigar because of Big Boss. I think... I've never smoked anything in my life before. I don't think I'm gonna start with a cigar. Would you eat a snake raw? Maybe I need to know what my Oshi loves. I'm thinking of changing my nickname to Vamp. I'm not a vampire. Oh, we have a bisexual in the chat. My favorite moment of your whole series playthrough was in Metal Gear Solid 2. Snake reciting Gray Fox's speech to Raiden, and your immediate visceral reaction. After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle, neither truly alive nor truly dead. I have heard of Unmetal. Thank you! Old Pomu at the age of 60 or more, smoking a cigar at the retirement home. This is good, isn't it? God. Yeah. Like, I don't... What loose ends do you think they should have wrapped up in 4? I find it interesting that Rising was supposed to be a prequel to 4? What? Seriously? Also, it's funny Riding gets paid in watermelons in the ground zero. I didn't realize that either. That's so funny. How did he survive the microwave wall? He's Snake. He's, you know. Maybe the story about how Raiden saved Sunny. Ah, Originally it was about Raiden saving Sunny. What? That's so crazy though. I can see it. I can see it. Check the demo before Metal Gear Rising release. Oh. Okay. Metal Gear Rising was supposed to fix Metal Gear Solid 4's loose ends. I don't think it really did though. I think Rising is fine because, you know, while it sucks that it feels like everything they did in Metal Gear Solid kind of was undone. You know, Snake and Otakon were literally just going around destroying Metal Gears together. And then in Rising, they're just like, oh, by the way, Metal Gears are everywhere. I mean, in 4, it's like that too, because you have the geckos and you have the dwarf geckos and everything. But you know, you just have Rex coming from, I mean, Ray coming from the ocean. Yeah, it is kind of realistic because, you know, while the Patriots are gone, people are always gonna have thoughts of war and stuff like that. That's not something that will stop, unfortunately. As long as people are people. As long as people have different opinions and things like that. As long as people are greedy. That's just how it's gonna be. Hi, Helper! Thank you for the 10 memberships! Arigato! Thank you! As long as people are people. It do be like that, unfortunately. But, you know. It's kind of interesting how, you know, it's so funny that, like, this whole... Like, all of Metal Gear... The series, like, Metal Gear Solid series is, like... It's so funny that it's, like, these Patriots are controlling everything. The Patriots are controlling the war economy. There's everything, this and that, and this and that. And it's... The way it starts is just so goofy. Just a couple of dudes who are just like, man, I really like that lady. She was kind of cool. Man, wouldn't it be great if, like, we can... It's just so dumb. That's how most things start, is it? That boss lady, she was pretty swell. She was pretty good. They were so obsessed. But don't forget the philosophers. Well, the philosophers were just like people before what? It was before World War II and they just had a bunch of money. That was basically it, was it not? The philosopher's legacy was just like a stash of cash. So, and then they wanted the money so that they could fund their ideas and projects. Oh my god, so many super chats. Thank you guys, thank you. Thank you. The hugest of stacks. It was literally a stash of $100 billion. It's chump change. The laughing at the infinite money glitch. Again, you know. Greed. Ironic how Solid Snake understood the boss's vision without even knowing about her. Right! I think that's the funniest thing is Solid Snake got it. Where Big Boss was a big old dummy head, and instead, when he saw the Peace Walker go into the ocean, instead of being like, wow, this is what the boss would have wanted, he was just like, how about I make my own Metal Gear and we keep doing war? Instead of that, he was just like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep doing my own thing. Solid Snake is the best snake. Liquid turned into Zero in order to defeat him. Liquid is a man-child with daddy issues. Solidus loses to Raiden. I feel so bad for Solidus, this guy. Well, I mean, I can't... He was so close to being right in 2. He was so close. The only thing... not the only thing. His biggest issue was he raised child soldiers. Which is not really a good thing. Solidus did that wrong. He literally raised Raiden, you guys. Everyone was just like, Solidus did nothing wrong. I mean, yes, he was going against the Patriots, but he also... It's a pretty big issue. It's kind of an issue. If he's hot, he's morally gray. Oh, you're saying Solidus is hot, huh? Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. If evil, why hot? Is he not? He's alright. You guys don't think he's a little old? I mean, he looks good for his age, I guess. Even though he's the youngest. He's a DILF. The children crave combat. Mother, I crave violence. He's what I'm into? Yo, excuse you. Excuse you? When have I ever? I'm into Huey. Solidus was playing Fire Emblem. 100 billion pacemakers divided up and hidden all over Ames. Oh, read this comment on a different stream. Oh, read this comment on a different stream. Or did you... Wait. English is hard. Do you mean read it on a different stream or you read it on a different stream? I don't want Gray Fox. Give me that Silver Fox. Chat thinks everything is hot. I think Snake is a handsome fellow. Was Solidus a test tube baby? Yeah, who birthed Solidus? Who? Himself? Me. Eva? No. Eva did all 3 of them? That poor lady. I say yeah and no right next to each other. Fortune. What the hell? Meryl birthed him? I knew it. I fucking knew it. Eva did liquid and solid. She talks about it in 4. The twins. That's why they're the twin snakes. All the snakes have nothing on the original Naked Snake. For he had all the blondes. Ocelot, the boss, Eva, Volgan, Pies, Zero, Cecile, and even Pomu. I don't know. I think he's into blondes. I think Naked Snake is into blondes. Why is Johnny hot? That man has no reason being as attractive as he is. Johnny was like a mix of Raiden and Snake. What the hell? That guy's eyelashes, I was like, maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Like, what the hell? I want Big Boss and Kaz and Ocelot to smooch. Me too. Johnny redemption arc. I guess it's just like you have to. He has to be hot enough for you to tolerate his poops. The man literally shit himself and got married in the same timeline. He shit his pants in front of the lady he married. Maybe Meryl is just very patient and lovely. Maybe Meryl is just like... That's true love. What a woman. Eva didn't really care about him in 4. Wait, care about who? Oh, Big Boss? I think she definitely really cared about Big Boss in 4. She literally hallucinates him after... Oh, Solidus. Oh, yes. I think no one gives a shit about Solidus, and it makes me sad for him. He's literally in a body bag. It's so sad. He's literally like a liquefied human. And no one gives a shit. Poor guy. It's so sad for him. Oh, Solidus. Ever heard of the stream called Outer Heaven? They do Metal Gear Solid marathons and go through every intricate level of detail of the game. You'd honestly love it. Oh, I have to look that up. They even threw him into the fire. I know! He just... Oh, poor Solidus. Oh, guy. Oh, guy. Oh, guy. It's okay, though. He was the president and everything. Does no one care? Do the American people not care that a former president was killed? I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it's just one of those things, right? Solidus wanted to be remembered, but was then forgotten by literally everybody. I think because he looked so close to Big Boss, they were just like, yeah, this is perfect. Their minds were clouded. You have to really feel bad for the Snake brothers. I mean, you see, like I can see why Liquid would be so crazy. You know, like they actually don't have their own fate. Like they have to. It's so, you know, it's. Snake had a hard life. It's so sad. It's so sad that, like... Yeah, living in a huge shadow. Cursed genes. Everything was... Yeah, everything was... They were never given any freedom. So I understand. I get it. I get why Liquid is a little, you know... Metal Gear Survive. Yeah, Mira! Just wanted to mention that George Sears is the younger brother of David and Eli. Yeah! Oh, it's so weird when people call them by their real names. So weird. But... Solid fought for his and won. That was the point of the ending of 2. Exactly, exactly. Because Raiden was in the same situation. It's kind of how everyone is, I feel like, in Metal Gear. Like, I think the only person who probably could have escaped their fate was Otakon. Because he chose... I feel like he chose to make robots, you know? But in some way, they all kind of escaped their fate. which is good. You know, and I think that's why I feel content with the ending of 4 and Metal Gear and everything like that. Which version of Ocelot is the hottest? Why do you guys only care about this? I mean, Cowboy Daddy in 5 is pretty good, but how can you resist that? You know? Chat down bad. All of them. Stop. Wait, how is he gay? Catboy Twink stage is the best. That's true. Are you counting Portable Ops Ocelot? Oh, I haven't seen much of Portable Ops yet. I know that like Roy Campbell's in it. Like young Roy. I haven't had a chance to play it. I have it. I own it, and then I realized I don't know where my PSP is. I don't know where my PSP is. Oopsie. I finished it recently. It's pretty neat. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that it's, even though it's not, it's like canon-ish. Even though like there's parts of it that are referenced, but parts of it that have been, you know, not retconned, but you know what I mean. But like that is still a good story. Semi-canon. Yeah. So. I forgot that Steve Blum was in there. Oh, wasn't Steve Blum? Steve Blum was in Peace Walker too, though, wasn't he? He was. Oh my god, what was his name? Yeah, Zadornov. Yeah, Zadornov. Doorknob. Yeah, because I remember when he first enters with Paz, and I was like, I hope you find your PSP before the battery blows. Oh, I think you're right. Yeah, that's probably a good point. Snatcher for the OST. Yeah, it'd be fun to play Snatcher, Police Knots, if I could. Steve Blum was in everything at that time. There was something else. Oh, I think it was Metal Gear Solid 1 Steve Blum was also in. He was some of the guards. I remember seeing his name in the credits. How do you feel about Ocelot being the best spy in the whole franchise? Everyone, you know, it takes a while for people to realize, but this series is just about Ocelot. He's the main character. He's like Troy Baker. Nolan North, I don't know that name. But Troy Baker, I know. There's a doorknob search 420. Bossy broke out again. Metal Gear is about Snake and Ocelot. Is Nathan Drake? Uncharted. I was like, that name is so familiar. Okay, yes. Nathan Drake. Uncharted guy. What was it that Troy Baker... There was something that I saw he was in recently, and I was like, oh. What? It was like some high, like, quote-unquote high-profile thing, and I was like, wow, I had no idea that Troy Baker was in this. It might have been The Last of Us. Vijay! Thanks for gifting! Thanks for gifting a membership. Thank you so much! Oh, I might have been The Last of Us. Wait, he's in the TV show? Wait, he's in the TV show? He's in Death Stranding as well? Oh my god, he really is. Get that cash. Damn. Have you ever watched any of David Hayter's films like Guyver? I actually haven't. But I would like to. If I one day can meet David Hayter, I don't want to just go in as someone who's just like, I really liked you in Metal Gear, because I mean, I'm sure that's fine. Like I'm sure that's fine. He seems to really enjoy being the Metal Gear man, but dude is in like 1/3 of all games with Ian voice. I mean, the guy is good, so you know. Yeah, he did do X-Men too. I knew that. I'll have to, maybe we can do a watch along for Guyver. Warrior Nun. That was something I saw. He was like it got cancelled or something on Netflix, and they were just like, no, bring it, save Warrior Nun. He also wrote the first draft for the Watchmen movie, basically. Oh my god. That's crazy. I didn't know that one, actually. So cool. Would I play Splinter Cell? I don't know. I think... Well, the stealth was fun in Metal Gear Solid. That's not the reason I really enjoyed the games and played it. I like how Metal Gear's goofy and fun, and I have seen like the thing like that Splinter Cell did, being like, oh, I'm the last guy left or whatever. It's very different tone-wise. Yeah, maybe I wouldn't like it then. Metal Gear Solid 2 is my favorite because of the soap opera story. It's so good. Why are Raiden and Rose just so funny? And she's just like, Jack. And he's like, my name is Raiden. Please. She's like, Jack, we need to talk about our relationship. And he's just like, I'm a war criminal. So good. The timeline we could have lived in is if they let David Hayter write a Black Widow movie. A superhero spy movie written by Solid Snake. Splinter Cell Stealth? Splinter Cell Stealth, that's hard to say, is different than Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear, like, kind of... I feel like Metal Gear 5 almost nearly perfected stealth games. Like, I feel like you can't get any, like, it's just... They're just... Oh, it's just so fun! It's so good! It's just so good. The gameplay is just so good. Rose telling Raiden about their relationship while Raiden is cartwheeling naked. Maybe that's where... Maybe... Wait, which came out first? The Twin Snakes or Metal Gear Solid 2? Which came out first? The love between Jack and Rose is as deep as the list of reasons their relationship is unhealthy. Metal Gear Solid 2 came first. Maybe that's where they got that scene in the Twin Snakes of Liquid with his shirt off doing a flip with no hands. Maybe that's where they got it from. Snake riding the missile. Twin Snakes is so funny. Yeah, it's like porting Metal Gear Solid into 2. But there's just something about the colors, the lighting. I just don't think... And the models... I don't know why Otakon looks like a frog to me. He just does. He just looks like a frog to me. I don't know why. His eyes, they're like so tiny. And they're just spaced apart, kind of weird. It's a little awkward. One thing also... This is not my own point. I watched a video about the Twin Snakes, and so this is something that they brought up, and I was like, good point. But you know how, like, the defeating enemies with the trank rifle or trank gun is introduced in 2, and so because of that, they introduce it into the twin snakes also. But like then, you straight up, even if you defeat someone, you enjoy all the tranking. Yeah, like you know, you fight Sniper Wolf with the trank gun, and then literally she dies. I really appreciate that in 4 it actually matters. If you kill the beautiful babes, whatever they're called. I can't remember. They're so inconsequential. But if you trank them, they actually live. But if you kill them, they're dead. Like it's cool that it actually matters. She dies of overdose of the trank. Oh yeah, obviously that's why the blood is coming out of her stomach. Yeah. Beauty and the Beast unit. Yeah. The beautiful and the babes. Sniper Wolf. Yawn, I'm sleepy. Have you heard the theory that Sunny had the speech impediment in 4 because Snake shot Olga full of tranks while she was pregnant? No. I don't... Would that... Would that... Oh my god. She goes to speech therapy though for Rising. She doesn't have... towards the end, her stutter is much better. So the only good thing Naomi was for was giving Sunny a little bit of confidence. She grew up around a grandpa and an ex-anime otaku. I don't think she knew proper, you know, proper communication. Did you watch the latest Daniel Craig James Bond movie? There's a scene that you will freak out about, guarantee it. I haven't. I will have to. I will have to check it out. At least Naomi was hot, shrugs. She gave Otakon some confidence too. Ugh. Ugh. But she didn't have to die. That's what really pisses me off about it. She honestly didn't. She chose. She didn't have to die. She only did it because, again, she wants to be the main character. She had cancer that the nanomachines were taking care of. The nanomachines were taking care of it. Why was Otakon in 4 so hot? You think so? I think he was pretty good looking. Not forever. Why not? Yeah, she effectively cured cancer. Like, why not? We saw that Vamp could literally come back to life. He got shot in the head. He got shot in the head. He's been killed so many times, Vamp. And what stopped him? The nanomachines. The Codex in Rising says Ocelot gets all the ladies. What? How is that possible? Ocelot's dead by then. How is that possible? Nanomachines, son. Literally! Give nanomachines a chance. Oh, Otakon! Sorry, I saw it. I was like, how? What? Sorry, I read it wrong. Otakon got all the ladies? I don't want to believe that. I want to believe he's faithful to Grandpa. Now that you're a Metal Gear fan and played the main entries, any new thoughts about the Metal Gear Solid movie? with Oscar Isaac playing Snake. You know, I don't know. I don't know Oscar Isaac very well. I think he was in Star Wars. It's gonna take... If... Riz never dies. It's gonna... low expectations. I don't know. I have no expectations at the moment because we haven't seen anything. I don't want to go in being a pessimist. That's not how I play things. That's not how I do things, you know? I want to go in with... You know, I'll go in with no expectations. No hopes, nothing. If you assume Metal Gear Rising is fanfic, Otakon is loyal. Sure. Yeah, let me just see a trailer first or something, you know? So, you sweet summer child. What? Why is it bad to... Why is it bad to think that? If things don't look promising, will you skip or will you watch it? I think I'll watch it still. It's not something that would ruin the series for me, you know? It's not something... Like, if I were to... Fans have to be cynical, I guess. If you stop living your life so angry. Stop living your life so angry. It's no way to live. Sometimes it's fine to just enjoy shit. That's why we have guilty pleasures. Because even though they're shit, we like them. Because they make us happy. Chris Pratt is Rex. But yeah, I think also because like it's not like it's a continuation or anything like that. Watching the movie would not make me be like, God, now look what they did to Metal Gear Solid. I hate this now. I never want to listen to Metal Gear Solid ever again. Get it out of my sight, you know? The Rock is Ray. Selen Tatsky is Ray. That's so good. I think... I mean, is there... What's a good anime live action that Hollywood has done? Dragon Ball. Battle Angel Alita? I think the only... I never watched it actually. I just remember people being freaked out that her eyes were so huge for some reason. The Sonic movies? Yeah, the Sonic movies. The Sonic movies. Hi, Pomu. Sorry if this is a repeat, but there's a special mission that's on Ground Zeroes called Deja Vu if you collect all the XOF badges. It's essentially a nostalgia trip. Highly recommended. Recommend. Yeah, I've seen the Deja Vu. Oh my god, it's so cool. Where you have to like go recreate parts of Metal Gear Solid 1. It's so cool. It's so cool. Sonic is not anime? Excuse me? Sonic is anime! What are you talking about? Oh, what? Sonic is anime. Sonic is anime. Sonic X, yeah. If Sonic is anime, so is King of the Hill. Sure. Sure. King of the Hill is anime. It's animation. Now, Cory in the House is debated. Get an Nendoroid of Solid Snake and Kagamine Rin. Color correct Bean's head to Pomu's colors and stick it onto Solid Snake's body. Tada, Solid Pomu. I want the Nendoroids It's hard to find them. I keep finding secondhand bootlegs. Especially of the Figma. And they're so ugly. Metal Gear but Snake is replaced with Sonic. You go inside the giant hedgehog. You fight on top of Sonic's back. Grab it from Ami Ami. It's not for sale. It's been out of print for a while. I'll fight you, Pomu, and the rest of the Pomies. Whoa, whoa. Umu-san, what happened? What got you so angry? Come on, we can talk this out. As much as I love violence, I'm in a good mood today, you know? I don't want to be beating anyone up. Come on. Whoa. Jim Carrey is awesome. Do you like Figma? Is this like a Figma balls or something? I don't dislike Figmas. I'm not good with keeping all their parts together, you know? There's so many like teeny tiny pieces. I asked Chat GPT, what is that? To describe the plot of Metal Gear Solid in the style of Seinfeld dialogue. It was quite an experience. Is that like an AI thing? AI. I need Scissor 61. Text AI. Oh, okay. GPT is like the GW. So what's the deal with the Patriots? I have little plastic baggies for my Gunpla parts. Could perhaps work for Figmas too. Yeah. Anyone remember that tweet where some guy couldn't tell the difference between Shadow the Hedgehog OST and Metal Gear Rising? And it turned out the guy was behind the OST of the Shadow the Hedgehog. So funny. I know. The OST for Sonic slaps. Like, what the hell? What's the deal with the lolly lule low? Why does it sound like I'm doing my vocal scales? Lolly lule low. Lolly lule low, Jerry. Man, what else? Oh my god, I'm almost been talking for an hour. Or I have been talking for an hour and a half about Metal Gear. Ugh, I can't stop. Did you like the fourth wall breaking gameplay elements and Easter eggs? And Easter eggs were enjoyable. Like Meryl's codec frequency on the back of the case. Yeah, I love the stuff like that. I love when games do stuff like that. Brandon! Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the first super chat. Thank you. Rotted brains all around. Well, thank you for accepting me and my evolve. I feel like this is this next stage of evolution. I'm not a human, but maybe for fairies. Maybe I will be the one to bring the next stage of evolution. We're on a higher plane of existence now because we know Metal Gear. Wait, you're not a human? No. I'm a fairy. I'm a fairy. I thought you were an elf. Why? It's coming success! Welcome back, thank you! Wait, really? Look at my ears! I even have wings! Not a gnome? Not a gnome? No? Not an elf. Did you like those recipes, Pomu? Wait, Clockwork, where did you post them? Did you tag me on Twitter? I didn't see them. Not a demon? No. Not an eldritch god? No. No, I'm just a little fairy. Your original song says you're a fairy, so I believe. See? It's not the reason I made that song or anything. Oh gosh, I'm starting to get sleepy again. Hold on, I'm gonna drink more tea. Oh, I don't know. Even when I talk about Metal Gear, I don't know what it is about Zatsus are so comfy. I just start to get so tired. It hasn't even been 2 hours. Ah. Sleepy. Yawn. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. I dozed off at one point. Oh my god. Futura Sound Productions. They have some cool insight and are pretty well researched. Any plans on playing Unmetal? I don't know if I can play Unmetal, but maybe at some point. I feel asleep. I feel asleep. Yeah, I've played Akiba's Trip. I streamed it. Yes. Let's see, what else about Metal Gear? I get comments on your rant on how Big Boss is the best of the best. About how Venom rejects that by showing anyone... Wait. I get comments on your rant about how Big Boss is the best of the best. About how Venom rejects that by showing anyone can become Big Boss. Thoughts? What? People saying that Big Boss being the best of the best is ruined because Venom becomes basically Big Boss? My thoughts on that? So there's several factors of being the best of the best, okay? People only respected Venom because Ocelot and Kaz told them to. I think nobody would have followed Big Boss if Venom if Big Boss hadn't made a reputation for himself. And like didn't have Kaz and Ocelot backing him up. Because the guy had no charisma. Remember, the boss had so much charisma. And that's why they were afraid of her. Remember? Her charisma brought her power. She wasn't just good at what she did, but she had no riz! Exactly! No riz! So, you know, I think Big Boss was able to, you know, reach out to people and gather that support because of his riz. Sounds so fucking stupid. He had that unspoken no. But Venom kidnapped so many. Yeah, but did Venom go back and, you know, sign them up? No, who was fucking doing that? Kaz and Ocelot. All you did was steal them. They were unconscious. They probably didn't even know sometimes that you're the one who knocked them out. I know you're a fan of Mega 64. Have you seen their Metal Gear videos? Yes, I've seen the one for 4. I remember Kojima just pops out and starts sneaking around with them. It's very funny. But yeah, no. Got that big pee-pee Riz. Punish Rizless Snake. No! Master Miller died off screen and I sad. Yeah. I think Kaz deserved better. I think Kai's... That's one thing that would be cool about a Metal Gear 1 remake. Is... Or wait, no, 2. Sorry, Metal Gear 2 remake. Is having Kai's... I mean, it would be cool. You know what I mean? But... at the same time... It's kind of mysterious who... Like, how he dies. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. My brain is always so full of ideas and things. You could easily add Kaz to Metal Gear 1 anyway. Yeah, true. Been watching your Metal Gear Solid 1 VODs, and anytime Snake has game with the ladies, I look at chat and not a single person says Riz. It gives me a whiplash. Right? Oh my god! Riz wasn't a thing until like a couple months ago. 1 year ago? No, everyone was Rizless. Metal Gear Solid 1 Liquid does cosplay. Did Ocelot kill Kaz? Was that implied in 5? Yeah, it's implied like towards the end. Where like Ocelot and Kaz are talking. And... they're talking and like... Ocelot's basically like, one day we're gonna have to fight each other and one of us is gonna have to kill the other. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. As an old fart, what is Riz? I don't really know what Riz is either. I think it's like your charm. You gotta be charming. You gotta have Riz. You gotta be able to... Charisma! It's charisma! Oh my god, it's that! Oh my god! What? It's short for... Oh my god. Funny enough, Portable Ops touches the whole charisma thing. No details because spoilers. So I think you're totally on the money with that theory, Pomu. Thank you! Oh my god, that just means I understand the series. Oh my god! She finally got it. I didn't know charisma, Riz. Oh my god. Mind blown harder than a Kojima twist. I'm just... what? Charisma. Well, it's spelled like R-I-Z-Z. I just never thought of it. I'm learning just now too, and I hate it. Maybe you now you should see it. Hopefully. Wait, where did you tag me? Oh, I see it. Thank you. Oh, these sound good. Okay, I'll have to try these. Probably on my break. I haven't been able to go shopping recently. I've been busy. How do we go from just a soldier with a pistol in Metal Gear 1 to cyborg ninjas able to lift and throw Metal Gear single-handedly in Rising? Nano machines! Oscar, welcome to Pomi Party. Thank you! Yeah, it's pretty funny. Like, I've seen the size comparisons of... There's like a comic that's really funny where like, you know, Sahelanthropus is humongous. And then the Metal Gear in Metal Gear 1 is so teeny tiny. I can't remember, like compared to like the size comparisons are so funny. And in the comic it's just like what happened, boss? And he's like, I fired my only roboticist. Sahelanthropus never actually worked, though. Sally never worked without Mantis. You know what? I never thought of that. I guess that's right. They built something big, but it was not... Yeah, it was only controlled by Mantis. Sally needed an AI. That is one thing about 5. And that's what I mean when, like, I'm saying, like, it muddies the timeline, it muddies the story. Is like, you have all this, like, super high-tech shit in 5. But of course it does not exist in Metal Gear 1. Or even, like, Metal Gear Solid, it's kind of questionable. So it's like, it just feels... It feels weird. It feels weird. Yeah, it's way too high-tech for the time frame. Exactly. But... problems with going back in time. Yep. That's basically it. That's basically it. iDroid would have been useful in Metal Gear Solid 1. It would have been... Where was this technology? Where? I think you nailed it with the charisma thing. Basically, people are like, the whole point of 5 is anyone can become Big Boss, in response to you saying that Big Boss is supposed to be unmatched. But like, yeah, that's not supposed to be the case. The world only needs one Big Boss. That's one thing I really kind of disliked about 5, is, you know, it almost feels like you're supposed to project yourself onto Snake. He's like a silent protagonist, you know? But I don't want to project myself onto Snake. Like, I've played as Snake for many games. I don't want to... Why would I then want to project myself onto Snake? I want to... Like, he's already established his own character. She's clapping. I'm making points. He's already an established character. Like, there's no point in me feeling like I can become Big Boss. That doesn't mean anything to me. Like, I want to play as the cool guy that I've been playing as this entire time. Go, white girl, go. 5 is Kojima handing the dog tags from 2 back to... I guess, but it just... I think people will disagree with me, and that's fine. Because some people are probably just like, yeah, but like, it's so cool. Anyone can become Big Boss. Me, I'm the cool person, not Big Boss, not that guy. It was me doing all this. I'm the cool one. No. I like Big Boss being a cool guy. Please calm down with the claps. You are scaring chat. Sorry. Do you need me to like... There you go. I give you like a little head pat. Aggressive. I think Venom is his own character too. He had major trauma and didn't know how to let go, which made things worse. He couldn't let Paz or Quiet go, and ended up losing them. I agree. At first, I was kind of mad about the Paz thing. Because, like, with, you know, how we collected all the wandering soldiers and then turned out Paz wasn't even there. S-Lime! Welcome to Pomu Vacation, thank you! At first I was mad because I was just like, that didn't really feel like his trauma to be the one to work through. I was kind of pissed about that. I was like, that should have been Big Boss's thing to hold on, let me explain. Let me finish. I'm saying at first I felt this way, okay? At first, this was how I felt initially when it first happened, and I was kind of just like, yeah, it should have been me, not him. Yeah. I was kind of like, yeah, let me cook. Just keeping PTSD. Well, no, the reason I was kind of mad about it was because I was like, you know, Paz had the deeper connection with the real Big Boss. So I was like, you know, Venom Snake can go through his PTSD. Let him sort that out. But to me, it would have felt... It almost felt like it... It weakened that relationship. But then, when I thought about it more... And I thought about how, you know, he was the medic. he was the medic, and all of his memories that Paz kept bringing up, all the memories were always things from, like, you know, from MSF, from the base. He never thought of anything that, like, actual Big Boss, actual Snake went through. And so, and of course, as the medic, you know, like, he had his, that was his whole life there too, you know? Yeah, he missed the happy MSF days, exactly. So, you know, after that, I thought about it more, and I was just like, oh, you know, it's okay. I was fine with it afterwards. Because he also, you know, had his own memories and his own happy life on MSF. Paz was his Oshi during MSF days. Maybe. For real. Kojima always wanted people to not be Snake, which was part of the point in 2. My 5 fans just wouldn't stop, so instead we get to be the villain and have our own identity stolen by a Snake who's just using us. It's really sad when you think of it that way. I bet Venom had memories of Paz himself chilling on Mother Base. Yeah, exactly. Survivor's guilt. Yeah. So I was fine with it after. Yeah, and the guilt that he, like, felt by not discovering the other bomb in time. But at first I was, like, really salty about it. But afterwards, after more thought and, like, kind of reflecting on it, I was like, no, this is okay. This is okay. By that point, Big Boss doesn't care about any of that stuff anymore. He left the dirty work of working through the trauma to you. Well, that's, like, also kind of something that, like, bothers me. Is like, I mean, I know he's gone through so much. But there had to be, I don't know, there has to... That's what I loved about him, my little baby Snake. So to engage your brain rot, I wanted to ask something the Metal Gear Solid community also isn't really 100% certain on, because Kojima statements and lore are all over the place. Is Portable Ops canon? Well, Relic, thanks for the first super chat, by the way. I can't really answer that because I haven't played Portable Ops yet. So I can't really explain what parts were... I know parts of it were referenced. I think it's fine to say semi-canon. I don't think that's an issue. What happens to Ocelot between 5 and 1 where he becomes such a goof? He seems so sedated in 5, but so ambitious and wacky in 1, 2, 4. Well, 2 and 4 is barely Ocelot. It's like, it's mostly liquid. So, it's liquid Ocelot. Dementia! I don't think he's so bad in 5. 2 is still Ocelot? Well, yes, but the arm starts taking over. Oh, yeah. It's mostly... Yeah, he has the issues with the arm starting to take over. That's right. Yeah, because he'd be like, this damn arm. Venom took the boss's role, a sacrifice for Big Boss, like the boss was for the CIA. It's kind of sad. Yeah. Yeah. He LARPed too hard. Taking over. Sure. We all know it was the hypnotherapy, whatever. You know. It's all silliness. I think the arm possessed him for real in 2, but he cut it off and faked it later? You think so? Tomorrow's my birthday. I was wondering, can I get a whoa-ho from you? Of course! Chironcha! Happy Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, 지론차. Happy birthday to you. Whoa. This is a birthday edition. Happy birthday! The arm was taking over in the tanker. This is canon. He replaced it with a prosthetic between 2 and 4. This is all an official database that released with 4. Whoa! So... the database has some contradictions though. That's so funny. That's so funny. Sins of the birthday. That's so funny. I think when a series gets so convoluted as like Metal Gear, I think Metal Gear does a pretty good job, all things considered, of having a coherent storyline, which is more than we can say about a lot of series that have several games with them. I say this all the time. As long as Metal Gear doesn't become FNAF, I'm fine with it. So, you know, if there's inconsistencies, I think especially because games are gonna have, like... there's gaps between them. Like, each game... there was, like, say maybe, like, a 10-year gap between, like, the creation of one game and another. So... don't play Survive then. I've heard Survive isn't even that bad. Five Nights at Big Bosses. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is definitely one of those things. Some people claim the gameplay is decent. I think it's probably... you know, everyone's gonna have their own opinions about it. I think people said the gameplay is fun, and but okay, this is this is part of my thing. So you know how you have the wormholes in 5, right? Once you get enough GMP and level up the Fulton enough and everything and this, that, whatever. And like they basically were just like, oh, there's wormholes, which means there's alternate dimensions, which is why like we can do 5 or whatever, or not 5, Survive. But it's just one of the, like I don't think the wormholes are supposed to be a canon thing. I think they're supposed to be therefore you know, like for the game. It's not supposed to be, and so they took it. It seems like they took it and were just like, but what if the wormholes were real? Yeah, gameplay convenience. Exactly. It's so... yeah, it was something that you could, like, level up and unlock, and... it's fine. And then they were like, but what if it was real? And you're just like, no! 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 I think what it is, that makes me interested about Survive... I'm not gonna spoil the game or anything, because I do know the story of it. But it's a time loop. And I love time travel. I love time loops. No, Huey, no! Is it upgrade over balloon and jet recovery? Yeah, it's just like the natural step. Not natural, but you know what I mean. You a Steins Gate fan then? Shinko, have you not seen my cover of Hacking to the Gate? Yeah, Steins Gate's one of my favorite anime of all time. If there's an anime with time travel, or not anime, but just a thing with time travel, I love it. I love time travel so much. But yeah. Pomu and her time loop love. Yeah. You know, I've never watched Tokyo Revengers. Is it a time loop thing? Yeah, ReZero. Erased? I liked Erased. I didn't like the ending of Erased, but I really liked Erased. Survive made me wish we got co-op in actual Metal Gear Solid 5. Yeah. Oh god, the chat is going so fast, I can't tell what you guys are talking about. If it's about Tokyo Revengers or Erased or what. If you like time travel, if you're still curious about retro games, Chrono Trigger. Oh yeah! I've always wanted to play Chrono Trigger. We're talking about all the things. I see. So like, if like for webtoons and stuff, if there's something that is like, I got killed and was sent back in time to do this, that, or whatever, I'm just like, yeah, oh my god, let's go. It's just the trope that I love. It's a trope that I love. The music in Chrono Trigger is golden. Isekai. It's a little different than Isekai though. Isekai is just going to a different world. Time travel is like, you know, time travel. You're not necessarily going to a different dimension. You could be in the same dimension and Isekai time travel. But yeah. 13 Sentinels. 13 Sentinels has been recommended to me a lot before. Yeah. I'm guessing you've read a Connecticut... What? A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's court then. Hold on. Have I? That sounds so familiar. Hold on. No, I think I'm thinking of something else. I've never read this before. Mark Twain Isekai. What? Oh my god, it is! That's so funny. MJ, a song you can sing the best. None of them. If you love time travel, I promise Bravely Default can make you rethink that. Oh no. Don't make me play Bravely Default, please. Pick one. I don't think I can sing it the best, but maybe Heaven's Divide. Maybe. It's a major spoiler for Bravely. Oh, no spoilers, you guys. No spoilers. I make this solemn vow. If there is ever a ninja-related event in the Tri-State area, I will be there to administer a test to see if your Metal Gear brain rot is that bad. This I swear. Are you giving me the nerd test? Is it because I'm a lady? Are you just like, oh, yeah? You're a real fan of Metal Gear? How many hairs are on Snake's head? Yeah, name every nanomachine. Yeah. What pitch is Ocelot's meow at? 1,368 hairs. I think there's way more hairs on his head. He'd be bald if there were. He has luscious hair. Snake has really thick hair. I wonder what his routine is. Probably nothing. What is the exact diameter of Snake's butt during the tanker episode? Oh my god. That is what the twin snakes got correct. Snake's ass is like a full half circle. Oh my god. I saw it and my breath was taken away. I was like... I physically gasped when I saw his butt. I was like... This is so thick. That's something they got really right. Just look at it. It's not even that thick in 2, but it is pretty thick. But the best butt, the best dumpy, the best snake dumpy is in 4. His sneaking suit emphasizes the ass crack so much. I literally, if he's running, I can't stop staring at it. The old man cake. It's so big. It doesn't have any reason being that big. As long as we're marathon or mentioning time travel, Radiant Historia has a remaster on the 3DS. The main character is really interesting. Oh, I've never heard of that before. Thank you. Slow crawl worm. I should call her. Hold on, I gotta go potty real quick. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. Sorry, I always have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. We'll play. We'll talk more. I don't know what else to talk about. Ask me more questions once I get back. Think of more questions, okay? I'll be right back. I'm back. You guys, my mom has COVID. Ugh. I'm worried for her. Sorry, that was so random. Yeah. She's never had it before. She went to the doctor today. Hope she'll come. I wasn't around her recently, but my sister was. I was supposed to go see her recently. So I guess it's a good thing I didn't. haven't had it before. I haven't had COVID. I don't leave my house. Get well soon, Pomom funds. Oh, thank you. Same, I'm a shut-in. It makes me scared. If I do get it, my immune system will be like, you don't have anything left to fight. I feel like it's kind of rare for people to have not had it though. So we're the rare ones, I guess. I had COVID on Christmas Day. No! Oh, that sucks. I have to go out because of my job. Yeah. I thought I was gonna have it. Or because... Sorry, I'm eating my dinner. If I had it, I was asymptomatic. Well, I thought that... Me too? But then my roommate would have gotten it also. And what would be the odds that we're both asymptomatic, you know? But, because someone at my work was coming into work with it. They never told me that they had it. They told everybody else, but they did not tell me. And we would do, like, weekly lunches where we all sat at the table together. And I was at the table with them. And my boss looks at her and she's just like... He's like... Can you even taste that salad right now? She was like, nope. And I just kind of looked at her and I was like... What do you mean? She was like, yeah, my taste hasn't come back. I was like... What do you mean? So fucked up. I just hope you all are staying healthy. You know, if you have to go out or if you stay in. If you stay in, take your vitamins. I mean, if you go out, take your vitamins. If you stay in, take your vitamins. Just make sure you're staying healthy, okay? She's telling us to take our meds. I said vitamins. It's different. You should at least be taking a multivitamin, though. Right? The Wolbachia. That's another thing. Like, part of me... Oh my gosh, I'm so conflicted with, like, 5. I like 5. I really like 5. But I'm so conflicted because part of me is just like... I'm a very visual person. So when they're just like... When they are... explaining all the cutscenes... in 5 through tapes, it's so hard for me to just get immersed, you know? Any thoughts on Japanese voice acting in Metal Gear Solid? I love Akio Otsuka! Akio Otsuka's voice is so good! Oh my god. I love that he has been Snake in everything forever. Akio Otsuka's voice is... Oh my god. He sounds softer in Japanese, I think, than he sounds in English. I think David Hayter makes him very like, you know, but in Japanese, Snake sounds like a guy that like I want to give a hug to. He sounds so soft. Gruff but soft voice. Yeah, it makes my heart flutter. He just sounds so cool. I'm just like, ah. He sounds so cool. Yeah, I really like the Japanese dub, but yeah, both are very good. I don't think either one is superior. I think both Snakes in Japanese and English are perfect for what they are. The Japanese "matase da na" has me weak. I know, it's so good. He's so cool. He's so cool. Sugita is Miller. He's perfect for Miller. Miller's voice actor in 5 is phenomenal. Oh my god. I can't get over how good he is. His acting. He also does the voiceover for Yudukan. I knew that! Yeah! It makes me want to go back and watch Yudukamp because I watched Yudukamp before I played. Robert Atkins? Robert Atkin Downs. Ah, I saw a video. I think taken by Robert Atkins Down. Oh gosh, I'll just say Kaz's VA. Taken by Kaz's VA. That was like a behind the scenes. It was him like recording like some of the last lines that for the game. It was cool. It was cool. Hug hater Pomu wanting to go for a squeeze is high praise indeed. Yeah, I don't like being touched. I'm awkward. I'm bad with physical touch. It's crazy how Kaz's VA was pretty close to Cam Clark's Liquid as Master Miller, but oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. It is so... I was thinking that literally last night. I was like, Kaz's VA sounds so close to Cam Clark's Liquid as Master Miller. It's insane. They have the same inflection. Like, oh my god. It's so good. Oh, sorry. It's my brain. If I were Snake, I would have never known the difference. In the epilogue of 4, Kojima got Akio Otsuka's estranged father to voice Big Boss and reconnected them IRL. I did know that. Yeah, I did know that. And then I know he passed away like shortly after. Yeah. That's kind of insane. Like, that's amazing to be able to do that. I'm sure, like, I can tell, like, that in Japanese would hit so much harder. Oh, recently-ish. Oh, just kidding. But yeah. Do you know about the original ending to Metal Gear Solid 4? I do! Where they originally wanted Snake and Otakon to be charged as guilty and then killed off. I don't know how I would have felt about it. I don't know how I'm not someone who is against depressing endings, you know? I'm not someone that like is just like, it has to be a happy ending. It has to be perfect, you know, good for everything, whatever. He was longtime voice of Dr. Eggman, so in Smash Bros. Brawl, Snake says he doesn't like Sonic for some reason. That's so funny! Here's to You would have hit so hard. It still does, though. I don't, you know... it still does because... It just... as the ending is now, it's still extremely bittersweet. The ending is still so bittersweet. That's, I think, why I really like... You know... It wasn't like a super happy ending. It wasn't... It was as... It just felt like it needed to... It was where it needed to be. Fox alive. Here's to You was for Big Boss and Zero. Yeah. It's just such a good ending. I think about it probably more often than I should. Because it's just so... Why isn't it called Fox Life? Fox Alive. Yeah, you just know that Snake isn't gonna have a lot of time left. And, you know, you see Big Boss redeem himself after so long. After so long of being the enemy, the big bad guy, the big bad... You know, and... Part of me at first was kind of like... I mean, redeem. You know what I mean. Part of me was kind of like... At first, when it first happened, I was just like, did Big Boss really need to come back and do that little bit? But... But... I guess it's fine. I'm a sucker for fan service. So it's okay. Do you think love can bloom even in a Discord server? Of course, my Discord kitten. Of course. I'm glad he did it. It was heartwarming. Yeah. Yeah. Man came back to life to floor dump. What twist surprised me the most in the series? Oh, that's a good question. Ooh, I think two. I think the AI, the Colonel, not being the Colonel, and it all being AI was the biggest twist for me. The weirdest part of the entire Metal Gear story is that it only happens because Volgin fires the Davy Croc. Alright! Fucking Volgin, man! Remember the Alamo, I guess! Ugh. Remember that one moment. That job... Workplace and co-workers, what? Oh. Are these... Oh. Oh yeah, about my workplace. I was like, haha. The only time you speak to the Patriots. I know! Yeah, it was really cool. The entire world got one guide. No! No! Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Stupid. Stupid. Stupid Volgin. Would you ever watch a Snake's Revenge playthrough? It's a pretty silly game, and for some reason Snake looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, you know what I saw? Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me see if it's still on there. I'm not gonna get it. One of you guys can if you want it. But on Mercari, Japan. Let's see. I haven't checked Metal Gear stuff recently, actually. There's a few things I'm still wanting, so I'm like... I check pretty consistently. There was a handheld... oh gosh, where is it? I'm looking for it. I'll find it. I'll find it. Stop! Oh my god, someone put up the clock with Snake's voice instead! Okay, I'm gonna get it. Anyway, what was I looking for? Oh, I know. I'm gonna find it. One second. I'm looking. Oh, I'm looking. Oh, I'm looking. What sucks so much, or maybe it's good for me too, is it's really difficult to find merch of games before 5. Well, not really difficult, but you know what I mean. Naked Stag! Thanks for the first super chat! But it's so easy to find merch for 5. But I'm not so invested in 5, so I'm just kind of like, I don't need it. I like collecting the unique stuff. Oh my god, where is it? I feel like Pomu might like the Him Daisy Metal Gear Solid comics. They're animated on YouTube too. They're pretty fun. Oh, look into it. Thank you. Try Acid 1 and 2 someday. Oh, Snake's Revenge. It is Snake's Revenge. Look at this, you guys. I'm not gonna buy it because it's $300, but you can if you want it. Look! Do you have the Metal Gear Solid 5 arm yet? No, I don't. I just don't have any good connection with Venom, you know? Like, the guy was so... whatever. The comics cover portable ops. Oh, okay. Thank you for the warning. I'll play portable ops first then. I kinda want it, but I'm not gonna get it. But wouldn't it be funny if I streamed this version? If I got it and I streamed this version? On the subject of fan comics like Him Daisy, I recommend the comic Yellow Cake. It's broody. Oh, I think someone recommended that earlier. I think I saw. Thank you, thank you. That'd be a really cool collectible. But it's Snake's Revenge. It's so funny. Not gonna lie, I thought about it. But... I'm saving my money. I'm not gonna be irresponsible. I just thought it was really funny. For the bit. The setup for streaming one of those, I would have to do like it via webcam. I would have to do it via webcam. I feel like it would be pointed down on my desk. Currently waiting for a Liquid Snake game. No. $500 boss action figure. So nice. Oh, the one with the clothes? I know. It's so... like the one that's with the actual fabric. I've been wanting one too. But I want to find the version that has the crocodile head. It's really hard to find that version. Ugh! I'm so picky when it comes to merch. I'm so picky. The Rex model kit? Yeah, I do have that. But I haven't put it together yet. I haven't put it together yet. Custom PAL cards on eBay. Well, that's fun. There's a lot of good stuff on... a lot of good, like, cute custom... like, stuff on Etsy. Like, someone has, like, a t-shirt that's, like, for Shadow Moses. It's so cute. And I'm like, where would I ever wear this? I'm looking it up. Oh yeah, it says Shadow Moses National Park, home of the Rex. It's so cute. So once I get all the stuff that I want, that's official, it's time to start getting the fan-made things. Like the doujin stuff. There's like some person that makes dioramas of like different scenes from the game. They look so good. I want to get. You can wear like pajamas. True? Shadow Moses still in Google Maps? Was it before? Was Shadow Moses still... was it on Google Maps before? There are Fox Islands off the Alaskan I don't know how to say that word. I said it before and then people made fun of me, so I'm not gonna say it. I need a nice display before I buy any big display piece. True, that's fair. Yeah. I just got my Pachislot machine and I have it on a nice table now. I'm looking at it. Yeah, I'm looking at you. I love my Pachislot machine. Archipelago. Is Rex real? Yeah. If it's on a table, it's actually not so big. It's just really heavy. Congrats on the Pachislot. That's a hell of a purchase. It's the only way I could see HD Snake. It's crazy what love and I don't know, undiagnosed ADHD will do. Love and brain rot. Yeah. And super chat money. Yes. Yes. Honestly though, I mean, like, it was expensive, but some people act like I paid like down payment on a house for it. But it was $1,500. That's cheaper than a plane ticket to Japan. So, you know. And I play it pretty often, so it's funnier that way. Basically a computer cost. Yeah, exactly. and I can play it anytime I want and everything. So, cheaper than my gaming PC. Really? I mean, a good gaming PC is gonna cost you a good amount, so... But I've been contemplating the Umi Neko Pachinko. The only thing that's stopping me is shipping it. Ah, yeah. Mine came with free shipping. But I've seen a lot of places that are like, oh no, shipping is not included. Which, oof. Oof. Do I have a favorite Metal Gear Solid 5 scene? I think the scene, my favorite scene, well, I'm gonna say one of them because it's hard to say. But the shower with quiet. No, I was gonna say when oh my god, the court, when the trial of Huey. when Kaz slams his cane down and goes guilty. It's so good. It's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. I love that scene. Especially after listening to Strangelove's tapes and how they haunt me. They literally haunt me. Judge Judy guys. And they throw him on the boat. That fucker. This should be you, Snake. You should be the one on this boat. Like, what is... How does he exist? How does someone so stinky exist? Huey's D-Dog rant is a highlight. That's not a dog! That's a wolf! Why? Why are you like this? Oh my god. Well, actuallying everybody. Well, actually, D-Dog is not a dog. That's a wolf. He thinks he's a victim. I guess so. What's wrong with EE? I was watching that scene the other day because it was on that 24-hour Metal Gear stuff, and they were going through 2, and they got to the part with Vamp, and then Emma dying, and I was just, you know, right afterwards, after she dies, and Otakon like kind of pulls himself together, and then it's just like, okay, I'm gonna go do the thing, and leaves. And then the bird starts saying, I miss you, Hal. And then he just collapses and cries. I'm just like, baby. not Huey. Otakon. Sorry, I saw Huey talking in the chat. Otakon. The bro handshake. Yeah! One of the best moments in Metal Gear history. Huey. I've said Huey's name so many times now. I forgot about the bird. Yeah. It's just so dumb. Otakon, why did you have to ruin it? What's wrong with EE? Dies. It's so stupid. Emmerich lineage exists purely to suffer. It's true. Poor guy. I can't get over in 4 when Naomi dies and he's just like, rest when I was ready to love again. Why does everyone I love die? And it's like, Otakon is so tragic. Huey's spine is messed due to his father's atomic bomb research. Then Big Boss goes and arms Zeke with a nuke. Wasn't it... Didn't it already... It already had plans to have the nuke on it, though. I think if that was his motivation for hating Big Boss and betraying him and stuff, it was Huey's idea. Was it? But, Huey wanted a nuke on Zeke. I don't remember whose idea it was. But it was Kaz's idea is what some people... But like, I think if that was his reasoning for hating Big Boss and betraying him and everything, it didn't feel strong enough. Not because I'm not like discrediting his trauma or anything with nukes, but because it just... Like, I don't know, Huey's betrayal just feels really random. It's really weird. Hot dog. Liquid being mad about dominant recessive genes was the result of a bad translation, but not what you'd think. The Japanese word for those genes implied superiority, inferiority. The Genetics of Society of Japan tried updating the words in 2017. Oh, that's interesting. Your superior genes. There is the theory that Huey was innocent. Sorry, I can't. The way he acts just goes against so much of that. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. He may not be to blame for everything, but he is not innocent. He's too pathetic for me to hate. Like, why was he... Just the way he would talk to Snake and stuff. Or, you know, it's just... I think maybe... I don't think he's my favorite. He's not the best villain, but... Boy golly, they give you a lot of reasons to dislike him. Yeah. Honestly, I think the best... No. I think I was gonna say, I think the best antagonist in Metal Gear is Armstrong. But... Like... But... Also... Like... Solidus is a really good antagonist, and Ocelot's a really good antagonist. Like, everyone... They just do a really good job at, like, creating these characters. Armstrong is more charismatic than Solidus. What is Ocelot? Ocelot is everything. Ocelot is too involved than he should be, man. But what about Running Man? I'm telling you, all of them are good antagonists. And I don't say villains because, like, you know, Metal Gear is very good about making things morally gray and questioning things, you know? I think that's what I really like about the series too. Is like no one is really innocent in Metal Gear besides like Cecile and Sunny. and even if someone is doing it against their will, it's hard to say. Like it's kind of like, are they then complicit? Like, you know, it's like one of those things where you know, it makes you think a lot. When everyone is morally gray and therefore hot. What's Johnny's crime? Johnny's crime is not cleaning up his own mess. He literally worked for Liquid in the first game. Forgetting to flush, not washing his hands. He shitted and farted. I don't know if Huey's actions need to make sense. He'd be so easy to manipulate into betraying a side. Just tell him that you recognize his worth and clearly his current team doesn't. What a little baby. What a baby man. What a little baby man. Baby man. Baby man! What a little baby man! I think Cecile is the daughter of Camille. Oh, I was thinking of Camille, sorry. I was thinking of Camille. Baby mantis. Little man energy. That's just what he radiates. He just seems like a little tiny ant. He bullied by Strangelove. Yeah, but he also killed Dr. Strangelove. So my feelings hurt. So now I will attempt to drown my daughter with myself, Huey. I'm right, like God. Oh, so stinky. Cecile really did just want to look at birds. Wait. Now I'm confused. Was it Cecile or Camille? I'm confused. Who was the girl in Peace Walker? The random French lady that never showed up again. It's Cecile? So I was right. Wait, no. Who is Camille? I think I just made that name up. Both names that start with C. I don't remember Camille. Me neither. That's how unimportant she was. Cecile, I can never remember her name. She was hot though. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was. Bird Lady. Yeah, I'm just gonna call her Bird Lady. I'm just gonna call her Bird Lady from now on. Ugh, I gotta move. Oh my god. I just remembered I was gonna read super chats. Oh shit. Oh shit. I wasn't intending on today being a long stream. Guess we need to have another Metal Gear stream. Long time lurker, first time speaker. Speaker upper. Oh, speaker upper. When are you playing best in the series Metal Gear Acid? I don't know if I'll play maybe Acid like one if I get permission for it, and after some time, like I'm not opposed to playing other Metal Gear games in the future. You know what I mean? I said this before, but for the main series, I just wanted to keep it kind of contained in itself, and that's why I had the Metal Gear year basically, where I stopped. Like I went, you know, we did the full story basically. So flippin' sweet that a maybe. Yeah. So I mean, I might even do portable ops someday too. But I just kind of wanted to keep my Metal Gear time contained. And now I feel like I can go do some other stuff, and then we can always come back to Metal Gear in the future. Don't you just love Ocelot more knowing that he's the child of joy and sorrow? Honestly, it doesn't really change my mind about him. I think Ocelot's good enough of a character that he could have been born in a trash can and I would have still loved him. Like he could have been literally Joe from Burger King and I would have been like, yeah, Ocelot, I love you. So, you know, yeah, it doesn't really affect anything, so I just think he's a cool guy. You could do a cooking stream while thanking Supas. Clockwork, you really want me to cook, don't you? He was born on the battlefield. Who wasn't? In Metal Gear Solid, who was not born on the battlefield at this point? Let her cook. You guys don't want to see me in the kitchen, okay? I don't want to do a cooking stream because you already know how my brain is like, it's consistently screaming. If I cook, it is that but worse. Face with my Oshi will never do a hand cam stream of her playing Metal Gear Ghost Babel on the Game Boy Color. Was he? Or is it someone else? Are you sad that your actual Oshi won't ever do it? Maybe someday. Remember the durian pizza. You're making it sound appealing now? No, it's stressful. It's stressful. Because things start boiling over, and then things start burning, and then my fire alarm starts going off, and it beep, 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 and I'm trying to blow the smoke out of everywhere, and it's just so bad. It can't be that bad. Almost any time I cook, the fire alarm goes off. Oh, I mean, it's not too often, but like... I just can't cook. Sorry. I just can't cook. I can cook spaghetti a little bit, but then the water starts boiling over, and then the onions burn, and then the sauce pops at me, and I can make mac and cheese, but then the water starts boiling over, and then sometimes I forget the butter. God didn't let her cook. Lower the heat. So my stove is kind of insane. if I put the heat up, it like it turns into the microwave hallway. If I turn the heat up, it like on one, like you know how like some like they'll have dials, right? Like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, like you know, whatever for the heat. If I put it on 2, the water will boil. It's so bad. Is it electric? No, it's what is it? Induction, I think. Hold on, let me induction stove? No, it's not induction. I thought that was electric. Wait. They're showing me it's the one with the curly cues. You know, the curly coils. Here's some funds for an instant pot pressure cooker. Cook everything in it and never burn food again. Oh, that's electric. Oh, electric stove. Oh, it is electric. Yeah, I have an electric stove. I guess so. Induction is the one without the coils. Yeah, I've learned that. Mine has the little coily coils. I do have an air fryer, but sometimes the things will burn in it. They become like rocks. I still eat it though because I don't like to waste food. I don't know, gas stoves scare me. My mom has a gas stove. I just don't like it when it goes like, you know, you go tick, tick, tick. I don't like that part. Have you tried cooking less hot? Well, my stove is like kind of crazy, so I could try. My apartment's quite old. So everything, my microwave door handle fell off the other day. It's currently duct taped on. And everything is everything's falling apart basically. The door of my stove like is crooked. My apartment's kind of old. So yeah. Check mic funds? Who's that? Who's check mic? I just moved here. I just didn't realize that it was as old as it was. I didn't actually get to look at my apartment before I moved in there, because it was taken at the time. I'm chomping at the bit to talk shop about food, so if you have any questions about food at all, I will answer. It's my greatest pleasure. Thank you, Clockwork. Thank you. But yeah, maybe I'll be able to move in a couple of years or something. Pomu rescue fund. Stop! My treehouse right now isn't so bad. It's just a little old is all. Chef Mike, I'm dumb. Oh. I was like, what are you talking about? Hot dog making stream. No, because they always explode. Ugh. They always explode. You know, when you have the they puff up their, you know? You've never had your hot dogs explode? Well, I guess that's when you boil them. Just don't cook. Intimidated by cooking, refuses to order delivery, yet insists she never leaves the house. Something doesn't add up. I leave the house for food. I do. But I also don't leave the house. Well, when I say I don't leave the house, I'm talking about I don't like go out with friends or anything like that. Yeah, delivery is so expensive. expensive. Why would I get delivery? Oh, I hate... I feel like it's a waste. You know, you guys are sending me super chats and stuff, and I feel like it's a waste of your money when I could just drive to go get it. I could go drive to a restaurant and pick up something. Salad making stream. Is Pomu secretly the worst EN cook? I doubt that. That can't be the case. You don't know. You don't know that because I've never done a cooking stream. You'll never know. You'll never know. You're an odd introvert. I too wish restaurants were as cheap, plentiful, and delicious in the US as it is in Japan. I mean... The pizza... That was different. Do you wash your rice? I do. I got a rice thing. It's like a rice container and you push the button and the rice comes out and it goes into this little cup and the cup has its own strainer. So you can just... It's awesome. I do make rice. I had that for dinner. I had rice and some furikake for dinner. What? I want that? You could find it on Amazon for cheap. It was like... I think it was like $20 or something. We found something she can cook. Yeah, I can make rice! Put hot dog in water, heat up water, stop when boil. Oh, you what? Why do you stop it when you boil it? Isn't it supposed to boil it through? What do you wash your rice? Yo, I just said I did. I literally just explained the thing I bought to wash my rice easier. Water is hot when it hits boiling. Hot dogs in the air fryer are amazing. I like my hot dogs burnt. Which is, I don't boil them very often because they explode when I do that. So I'll like pan sear them, you know. But I never tried a hot dog in an air fryer. Hot dogs with crunch onion. I love onion. I love cooked onion. Oh my god, I love cooked onion. Grilled onion is the best thing ever. I could eat every day. How do you do the Minecraft eating sound effect so well? That wasn't even me trying to do the Minecraft sound effect. That was me literally pretending to eat an onion. I wasn't even thinking about Minecraft. This is a Metal Gear Solid stream. Not a... I know they both start with M's, but this is not a Minecraft stream. You can't be the boss of Can't Cookie Sanji. Oh, you can be the boss. No. I don't think I am in the Can't Cookie Sanji because I don't cook. My roommate will sometimes share her food with me if she feels like it. I can make curry. I can make spaghetti, but the water boils over. I can make a sandwich. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Cereal? Yeah, I can make cereal. I can't teach you to make Kaz's burger. I can teach you to make Kaz's burger if you want. What's the recipe? Does he even give a recipe for it? I can make... I once grilled, oven baked. I once oven baked a salmon. And I like that with spinach and rice. And then I take lemon juice and I go everywhere. Actual save Pomu funds. No, I'm fine. I love salmon. I could eat that every day. Can you make Sunny's eggs? Actually, ever since Metal Gear Solid 4, I cook my eggs that way. I'll turn the heat up, and then I'll put the egg in, and then I cover it, and then I let it go for a minute. That's how I make my eggs now. It works so well. It's the best. It really is. And then I put it on my Indomie. It's so good. Canned tuna and beans. Oh, I like to get the tuna and I'll put it on crackers. Base Indomie enjoyer. Like, yeah, Millie always talked about Indomie so much, I wanted some. So I tried it because of her. And it's so good. Chef funds for Pomu. No! But yeah. I'm not good. Maybe I'm not a good cook. I think I just I get so everything starts getting all crazy and my brain just shuts down. Eating too much seafood such as tuna and salmon has a lot of methyl mercury. Yeah, I don't eat it every day. Thanks for your concern. Marrow has too much marrow in it. Indomie is notorious for people who haven't tried instant noodles. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean for instant noodles? Merle. Well, this is supposed to be a Metal Gear stream, you guys. This is not supposed to be a normal Zatsudan. It's not supposed to be... How do we start talking about my cooking level, huh? What happened to the super reading? I love Calorie Mate. I have some Calorie Mate right here, and it's maple flavor because it's Snake's favorite flavor. Pay me to be your home chef. Stop! I can cook. I'm living. I'm still alive. Don't you know? Scrambled eggs mixed with thinly sliced cherry tomatoes and green onions. Oh, that sounds so good. If not that, then I'll go with grilled salmon and sake. Yeah, that sounds so good. I'm still alive is not evidence that you can cook. Anyway, for the super chats, oh gosh. They're all piling on top. Oh my god, there's so many. Fuck! Oh my god, sorry, I just checked the stream. Oh my god. I'm not declaring bankruptcy, don't worry. But I'm maybe... And another one. Maybe I will... oh gosh, instead of reading them on stream, maybe I'll do something else for it. Like I'll write everybody's names down. I'll make like a Metal Gear... I think I have an idea, actually. I think I have an idea. And I think it's kind of cute. If you guys will allow me to do that. if I could do it probably during my break. We'll become diamonds. Yeah, what if I write everybody's names out in the shape of either Rex or Ray? Like, you know, everybody's names will, like, you know, fill in the colors and stuff like that. Or codec call? That'd be kind of cute too. I'll figure something out. Folding them up with a balloon. The spirit of snake eater. What's the most exotic thing you've ever eaten? I don't know. I have a weird relationship with food. I would say, like, you can call it picky, but like sometimes, like I'll have times when I just can't eat. Like I can only eat rice or something like that, because otherwise I'll throw up. So like it's not that I don't try exotic things. It's that like I've had frog legs before. Yeah. I've had alligator before. That might be the weirdest thing I've ever had. But yeah, sometimes I just I'll be in a if I eat anything too flavorful, I'll feel really sick. So like for dinner sometimes I'll only be able to have crackers, since they're like very bland. Gator, close your eyes. Horse sashimi? I've never had horse sashimi. How did it taste? It actually tasted like chicken. But yeah. You have an odd tummy. I do. It's really bizarre. I don't know how to really describe it, so Masashi is actually so good. What else? Well no. I was gonna say, is it... oh, I had gyutan. That's what I was thinking of. Not horse, yeah. So yeah, I've never had it before. I like buffalo. Buffalo meat is so yummy. Stomach gotcha. It do feel like that some days. Which Metal Gear game had the most useful box in your opinion? As in you got the most use out of it or felt it was the most impactful? That's such a funny question. Gotta be the love box. Yeah, I did use it a lot in 1 and 2. You know, there was one part in 2 that the box saved my ass. And I still remember. So I would say 2. I would say 2. What game is it that the box is basically... apparently... oh, it's 3. Apparently the box is like broken in 3. Like, when you run in it, up hills and stuff, you go normal speed. I learned that from speedrunners. So, the bucket in 2, right? Foxhound versus Dead Cell versus Cobra Unit versus BB Core. Best boss unit. I said this earlier. I think Cobra Unit is best Ayamecho. I think they were the most... oh, besides like Psycho Mantis and Foxhound. I don't know though. Also with Vulcan Raven, the way he like gets torn and eaten apart by the ravens is kind of freaky. I don't know, maybe Foxhound is the best. I was disappointed in the Cobra unit not having dying speeches. That's what I was expecting. That's fair. The Foxhound really did have like an impact with that. You know, you got to hear Psycho Mantis. I mean, all of them actually. You got to hear them have like their little spiel, their little thing. Decoy octopus. Don't lie to yourself. Fat Man is the best by himself. Fat Man. He's so silly. He's so silly. Sniper Wolf is too cool. Oh, now you're making me question it. I literally said... I think it's just my bias coming in from 3 because I really enjoyed the fights in 3. But then again, I really enjoyed the fights in 1 also. Dead Cell is fine. I liked Fortune. Dead Cell feels so empty. I don't know what it is. Like, you know, you had Fat Man, you had Fortune, you had Vamp. And Solidus, I guess. Laugh and grow fat. Fat Man, you're here. Yeah, I think I remember seeing the concepts for the people for Dead Cell. It's not... I don't think they really needed any more people though. I feel like Foxhound and Dead Cell have purpose in where they are all... Wait, where are they at? While half of Cobra Unit are jobbers who were just simply obstacles and blow up. Even B&B have some depth in their place. I guess that's fair. I think I wasn't trying to... I think in my brain I wasn't thinking of them like in how compelling their character was or anything like that. I think I was just thinking of... maybe I'm just only thinking of the end and the sorrow. Actually, now that I think about it. Because the Fury was the Fury. Like, it was just... His thing, his whole fight is fucking RNG. And then... The fear is just fun because I like to say fear. And then the pain is just the pain. I think I kind of liked that. I think what I like in 3 is that they feel a little more supernatural than some of the other bosses. But then you literally have Psycho Mantis flying around. So I think I'm contradicting myself. I think it's my bias showing through. I think it's my bias. Yeah, I like the supernatural parts. Yeah, I think it's totally my bias. The pain fought you in the one place he'd lose. Even though I was late, happy to have found you through Metal Gear. Oh, thank you! Glad you love them too. Keep being incredible. You're pretty good. Thank you, Bad Ninja. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, and the Raven was... Vulcan Raven was a shaman, yeah. I think I'm just being silly. Maybe Foxhound is the better of the groups then. You have Ocelot in it, so... Technically, the boss sacrificed the Cobra unit for her mission. Only the Sorrow sacrificed himself willingly for the woman he loved. If you think of it like that... It's pretty fucked up. I didn't like that 4 and 5 tried to retcon a lot of the supernatural elements. Yeah. But... at least in 4... there was still an element because Psycho Mantis' ghost, and the Sorrow for that matter, were both kind of still around. I think a lot of stuff just became nanomachines, and... I think... on the one hand, I get it. Like, in Vamp's situation. He's basically invincible because of the nanomachines. But it didn't have to be... the nanomachines. You know what I mean? It could have been his weakness was just something that we hadn't tried yet, you know? It became a little science-y. But 5 is where they really just undid everything. And that is where I really took issue with the story. Garlic! Man on fire. Yeah, I guess... I don't know. It's like... where they're just like, oh, the end had these special parasites that allowed him this and that and blah blah blah. Parasites are still supernatural, I guess. The giant flaming whale. But like that wasn't what impact did that have? That's where, in my opinion, having a story, or rather a story element just be as is and just kind of secretive and mysterious is where it's best. You know, that's my opinion. You know, some people can say like, you know, some people probably didn't like the supernatural stuff, whatever. Can't nanomachine away literal ghosts. But yeah. Yeah, like Fortune. Yeah, like Fortune. Pomu is my favorite supernatural parasite. I'm a parasite now? That was the problem with 4. Everything was retconned as nanomachines. Yeah. But it's okay. I still like to think that they were kind of like how there was like, I'm trying to think. Hold on. Like Fortune's deal, where she literally willed it into existence. So I think it's not that, I think okay, this might just be copium, you know? This might be copium, but in my heart I'm just gonna believe it. In my heart I'm just gonna believe it. That things are nanomachines, yes. But you know, there were things that were supernatural, and that adds to a little bit of the mystery. And so, you know, maybe it could, you know, maybe if you were just reaching and we're like, yeah, but the nanomachines caused this, that, whatever. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, but what if it wasn't the nanomachines? I'm just gonna believe that. Nano ghosts. Yeah, I'm just gonna. No, it wasn't all nanomachines. I like that too. Yeah. Let's just, you know, kind of keeping a little bit of air of mystery about it. Yeah, exactly. The Sorrow wasn't nanomachine, so... And Psychomantis is definitely not nanomachines. Vulcan was always afraid of rain. That's why he never used his powers in storms. And as the man of fire, he always disappeared when it rains. Yeah! I did like that part. I think it makes sense that he became fire. Even though it's kind of weird that he comes back at all. Vulcan was technically supernatural. How did he do electric stuff and like I guess this supernatural stuff? He came back to life from Psychomantis, so Fire Trooper was always just Fire Trooper. Metal Gear Solid 3 happened before vocal cord parasites. But that's the thing. In 5, they describe it as a different parasite. They say that some people had different parasites that... Like the Cobra unit had different parasites that allowed them to do this, that, and whatever. But I just... I do not perceive. I do not perceive. Did you watch Mission 51 video, Pomu? I did. I think it would have been really cool. But I feel like I should have organized this this Zatsu a little more to have like maybe easier for people who watch or want to go back and listen to certain things. Like I should have been like, okay, now I'm gonna talk about Metal Gear Solid 1. Now I'm gonna talk about Twin Snakes. Now I'm gonna talk about Metal Gear Solid 2. But I'm sorry, I was all over the place today. You probably knew this, but the stun fist can instantly kill the Burning Man during the fight with him in Africa. Bolt of lightning strikes him down. Wait, I didn't know that at all. What the hell? Seriously? Structure is overrated. Okay. If you say so. Organization is for squares. I just have so much in my brain. I have so many thoughts, so many feelings about this series. I cannot be contained. I can't stop thinking about Metal Gear. It's okay, I'll just continue watching streams of it and being like, yeah, good times. I'm gonna be that lady, oh gosh, what's her name? I always reference her from Great Expectations. Miss Haversham of Metal Gear. I'm gonna be wearing my my sneaking suit. I'm gonna have my dusty Rex with cobwebs on it, and be like, oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid 1. It's the best ever. Banana gun or water gun? I never used the banana gun. I tried the water gun because people told me to, and I was like, it's not working. So funny. So you will join us as you try so hard to hold back backseating, watching everyone play Metal Gear? I could see why. Now you guys are just like... I can see why you guys would be like so backseated with the series. But I don't think I will. I think I would like to say that I won't, because to me I'm still pretty fresh with the series, so I have very recent memories of how it felt when people were backseating me. And you just kind of gotta let people learn. That's for every game though. You just gotta let people learn and play, and I'll like forgive some things where if someone's just like, oh yeah, call the codec, call this, you know? Stuff that maybe I would have forgotten to do. That's fine. That stuff never bothers me. Because, you know... well, I say never, but like if it's spammed, it's a little annoying. But, yeah, help with small things but not demand. Yeah. Or it's just like, oh, hey, Pomu, by the way, you might need this item, you might want to get it. Stuff. Showing the Easter eggs is fine. As long as it's not like people being like, you missed the hidden art one! How dare you! How dare you miss the hidden art one? Like, for 3 especially, I was getting so into playing the game and doing everything. I was getting so into playing and everything that I would forget about the codex. And that's where a lot of, like, the character really comes out. So I was fine with people... Like, again, it annoyed me, but I'm ultimately fine with people having been like, hey, when you're doing this, call so-and-so. And I'm like, okay. You know, that stuff doesn't really... I just never want to miss Johnny content. Porcelain. Yeah. I don't know if she'll ever play another Metal Gear game again. Which makes me so sad. That's, you know... There's a moment in 3 when you meet Eva where you almost decided to spite chat by not pressing X, but then you decided that you couldn't resist staring at her rainbows. I learned my lesson. I don't know if she just didn't like it or... Yeah, afterwards she was kind of just like, man, you were able to deal with chat this whole time? And I'm like, I guess so. But it's rising. I think back then, I didn't know anything about Metal Gear. And I was also playing on easy mode, so I didn't have everyone telling me to parry. Which I still don't regret playing on easy mode because that game was not my kind of game. And I played every other game on normal, so... Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. game do be kind of hard. It's not. It's not a super easy game. Yeah. So. Rising replay. Maybe in another year. Easy let you see the whole game. That is good. Yeah. Yeah. So. Ultimately, I'm especially. Of course, there will be games where I'm like in it for like a gameplay challenge, but ultimately with Metal Gear, I was just really here for the story, and that's what I got, and so I'm really glad. I'm you know, it might bother people that I played it on easy mode or I didn't play this method or this way or that or whatever, but ultimately I had fun, so I think that's all that matters for me. Celine got mixed advice by chat when fighting Armstrong. No! Oh, poor Celine. If Celine gives it another shot, we promise to behave. I trust you. I don't trust the people coming in from the outside who maybe are only there because she's playing Rising and are only there to be like blah 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 blah. I'm gonna tell her to do this thing over and over again. We won't behave. Well, I know other EN members will start Metal Gear. So let's be patient for them. How could you miss the hidden codec? You know, I don't think I listened to a single codec when I played Rising. Still can't believe you missed the Easter egg when you hang on the third tree branch. And oh gosh, I can't even read that. While wearing the rain camo after eating 2 live tree frogs and call SIGINT after reloading. How could you miss that? VTuber! How could you miss the hidden event? It's so obvious. I've played this game before. I know that event exists. VTuber, how do you not know that event exists? Have you never played this game before, VTuber? You've never played this game before, VTuber? Oh, then you obviously don't know how this game goes, VTuber. Let me explain every part of this game to you, VTuber! I wonder if Metal Gear Solid is one of the most backseated games. I think, I don't think so. It might be, but there's been plenty of games. That's part of the reason why I won't play Elden Scrolls. Dark Souls. Because I know I'm not gonna be good at it. Part of me really wants to do it for the challenge, because I like playing challenging games. I like, you know, what's the word? Growing my ability as a gamer. But, at the same time, I just know people would be yelling at me in chat and getting frustrated, and I don't want people to just get mad at me, you know? For being a noob. So, you know, that's why I won't play it, or currently will not play it. If I did play it, I would have to close chat, but I hate doing that the most because I enjoy being interactive with you guys. So, you know. Members it. That's quite the series to put in members only. Yeah. Don't know if anyone asked you this yet, but what was my favorite codec call? Oh gosh, there's so many. I like all the codec calls with Raiden and Rose. I like It's 50-50. The community can be super positive. Yeah, I think that's with anything. That's why people don't give fighting games a shot. Yeah. Yeah. It's just an unfortunate thing. Try it on a member stream. I don't know. I don't know if I would be able to, but... maybe one day I'll do it in a member stream if I can. Typical, what an egotistical woman. Yeah, my birthday one. Let's see. Pomu, get good. I'm trying. I also, of course, really like when Snake asks about taking off his pants. I really like... I don't know if this counts, but I really like the call... okay, it's technically over codec, so maybe it counts. But, when... at the end of 1, Metal Gear Solid 1, when you're talking to Naomi, and he's just like, about this fox die. It's in me, too. How long do I have left? And she's like, just live. He's like, but how long? But what about me? She's like, just do it. It's just like... but Naomi, this is... how long do I have? Naomi! She's so useless. God damn it. She's so useless. She's just so funny. Paramedic talking about movies is my favorite. Yeah, I thought that was fun. Pomu and Amamiya was my favorite call. Amamiya. The no furniture Jack Rose coded. So funny. And then that became her entire character in 4. She always had to have the last word, man. Like I said, she's just someone who was like, I so badly want to be the protagonist. I'm gonna make it all about me. Literally the egotistical woman. I love the how does it taste combos. Yes! Iconic. Iconic. It's just so funny. It's 4 makes me so sad because like every woman that loved Snake, like Naomi, I guess maybe Naomi like had, I wouldn't say she like fell in love with Snake, but maybe she grew attached to him. But Meryl too, every time they see Snake in 4 they just cry. They see him and they're like, you're an old man now. Cries. It's so sad. It just makes Snake such a pitiable character in 4. He goes... Kojima-san has like such a thing for making his characters go through such terrible torment. Like Snake is beat up so horribly in 4. And you're just like, stop, he's an old man. He's never been beat like this before in any other game. And he's just so... He's just so... like... oh god. 4 really was put him through it, man. Time to swap the discs, Pomu. Snake had Otakon, that's enough. Well, Otakon cheated on him with Naomi! Main character syndrome. She was like, oh, you're in love with Snake? Or, yeah, you're in love with Snake, Otakon? Come here, I'll show you what real love is like, and then I'll die! And then I'll die for no reason! And then I'll come back and I'll be like, hi, Otakon, I'm filming this on some nondescript beach. Where the hell did she film that? Speed ran growing old together. I don't think Snake cared. Probably not. Snake is kind of... he's a goofy guy. He's like, my love is killing on the battlefield. Vamp was the one filming Noah and Naomi, remember? Oh yeah, that's right. Squid Coyote, thank you for the 10 gifted, thank you! He's not just a killer hired to do wet work, he's a hero. Yeah, he's a hero. Snake calls paramedic about mushroom, is told it's poisonous, still asks if it tastes good. It's so good. I love Naked Snake so much. Naked Snake. See, Naked Snake cared when Eva left. But Solid Snake is like so he is I mean, like, Naked Snake is also gun sexual, but Solid Snake is, I mean, Solid Snake is like just a he's a bit of a flirt, you know? I mean, he's still like nothing serious. Try portable ops. Oh yeah, I do want to try portable ops. Yeah. Naked Snake actually had emotions. Yeah. I don't think Solid is as gun sexual, IMHO. No, I don't think so either. He got it from his mama. Maybe. Naked Snake is such a himbo. That's why he's the best. That's why he's the best. But you know, Naked is a dork. Solid was just a cool guy. I mean, Solid is kind of a dork too. They're all just so silly. They're silly guys. Can you imagine if the Twin Snakes really was Solid Snake retelling Shadow Moses? And he's like, yeah, and then I jumped into the air and I pushed and I kicked myself off of the missile and I flipped in the air and I took my rocket launcher and I shot liquid right out of the air. I don't think it's Otakon telling, because I don't think it's Otakon retelling Shadow Moses, because why would he make himself so fucking stupid? Why would you retell a story and make yourself be the worst character ever? Because low self-esteem. Yeah, and then I peed my pants. I would keep that part out, maybe. And I would also, like, he talks about how he, like, that never happened in 1. Why would you explain? Yeah, and then when Sniper Wolf was dying, I went to go grab her gun and I just tripped and I fell and landed on my face. And then at the very end, when we were escaping, I tripped down the pathway and I just rolled all the way down. Aren't I a clown? Like, also, Otakon wasn't there most of the time, you guys. How would he know? I feel like Twin Snakes was the Hollywood adaptation of Nastasha's book about the events of Shadow Moses. I thought about that too, actually, also. Self-deprecating author, so true. But Otakon, I think in 2 he has more confidence. The past torture tapes made me sick for a month. Yeah. The tapes go are pretty rough in 5. But you know, the Twin Snake really brutalizes Otakon. I know, he's such like a bully to Otakon even. I don't even see how they became friends. It's like, Otakon trips and Snake is just like, ugh, I want get this guy away from me. So funny. I really like though, I really like though that, and this is not just the twin snakes, but as soon as Snake is just like, my real name is David, and Otakon is like, oh okay Dave, he automatically starts calling him Dave instead of David. It's just so like, wow, he's so forward. Oh my god, you automatically start calling him Dave? Wow, wow. Tay-Tay. Straight to nicknames. I know. Hal and Dave. So cute. Ah. I get it's a reference, but it's like also just like... Solid Snake to Naked Snake have the same problem as Kiryu from Yakuza. Took a couple of games for them to make them silly. Oh, I see, I see. Don't forget Otakon's betrayal from being an otaku. I will never forgive that. That was the worst scene. That was actually the worst scene in all of the Metal Gear series. That part was the biggest betrayal of all the twists and betrayals and double crossings and everything. That was the worst one. That was the worst one. He stopped watching VTubers. You know what? Good for him, actually. That's the worst. I repressed that. Oh, I can never. Did you like my sunglasses? He just wanted to impress Naomi. The motherfucker still had the fucking... Oh, what's it called? Not Snatchers. Oh, he did have a Snatchers and Police... No, or was it Zone of the Enders? I can't remember, but he definitely had a Police Knots wallpaper on his computer. The novelization of Metal Gear Solid 4 is from Otakon's POV. And he says in his internal monologue that he actually still was an otaku? Yeah, but okay, then he's just a liar. Does he think Naomi won't like him if he's an otaku? She has shit taste then. Redemption? So, another twist! Oh my god, Kojambo does it again! Anyway, it's almost been 4 hours. This is kind of what how long I wanted to make this stream, but I completely forgot about the super chats. I am so sorry, you guys. I was just having so much fun being able to talk about Metal Gear for so much. But I will do the thing I talked about with the super chats, and I'll handwrite them for everybody. Are we ending? Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. Good luck writing that many super chats. My hand will hurt, but it's okay. It's a battle that only Big Pomu can handle. It's a battle only Big Pomu can handle. Same time next week. Plants vs. Zombies tomorrow. Oh, I have to see. I have to see. We probably can do Plants vs. Zombies tomorrow. Thanks for the stream. Thank you! Well, guys, this was my last, Metal Gear stream. Well, for now. For probably a long while. My last, stream dedicated to Metal Gear, so... I'm glad we could talk a lot about stuff. It was a lot of fun. And, Hi, Pomu. It's my in 4 hours. It's your what? Just wanted to say thanks for bringing best content. Never changed. Thank you! you, Kay. Thank you. You're pretty good. Thank you. Cowabunga. Choo choo. Thanks for the comfy Metal Gear chat stream, Pomu. It got me through my shift, so I really appreciate it. It's great to hear you talking about something you really like. What a thrill! Never be game over. Thank you. Next stop is Ninar playing it and Pomu in the chat. Yeah. Maybe she'll let me. Maybe she'll let me be on call with her too. No. No, it's her stream. Lakitui made Metal Gear Solid 5 Secret Theater. Oh, that sounds fun. Sung Fang Zero, welcome back to Pony Party. Thank you. Nutron, welcome back. Thank you. Oh, forgot to add my birthday. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear KB. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Thank you. Hope you have a wonderful birthday tomorrow. Thanks for the stream, Pomu. The story of Metal Gear is something that won't leave my mind thanks to you. Brain rot for all. Woohoo! You're pretty good. Runs away while laughing. I love the way he throws his arms out and is just like, yeah, and points and he's like it's so oh, miss you so much. Metal Gear and Solid Pomu will never fade from memory. Longings, thank you! Never realized how much I wanted a Metal Gear Zatsudan. Thanks for showing such passion for such a beloved series. And your work will continue to inspire others to play Metal Gear Solid. Thank you, Pomu Boss! Thank you! Aw, so nice. Yeah, I'm glad we could just kind of chill and have a good time here. Thanks for the Metal Gear Solid Brain Rot stream. Nothing is better than listening to you talk passionately about the things you love. Based from this stream, I'll have to come to the conclusion that you may like Metal Gear a little. Just a little bit. The Solid Pomu Saga was a blast, and I'm glad I was here for it. Thank you! Yeah, I'm glad we could do this. So much fun. So much fun. Makes me happy to see new fans fall down the Metal Gear Solid rabbit hole. Glad you enjoyed the series. Thank you! Playing Peace Walker with you was the highlight of my life. Thank you! Yeah, thanks for everybody who joined and everything. With Peace Walker, it was so much fun. Thank you for the long Metal Gear Solid chat. I had a lot of fun chilling and listening to you. Really made me think about all the times I hung out with my best friends in high school being dorks and you going, you're pretty good. I will always treasure these times. Thank you, Takizo! I'm drifting to and fro from your stream from this comfy bed, but damn, this is like Metal Gear ASMR to my ears. Thanks for sticking and being patient with us, Pomu. Of course! Thank you! So glad you love the Metal Gear series. You renewed my love for these games. Thank you! Yeah. It's awesome that like so many people who are also already into the series kind of got back into it. So good. So good! I'm never gonna forget the series ever. If I do, then my name's not Pomu Rainpuff. I'm sad it's an end. I'm glad I could see it happen almost every week. I've got one last thing to say. You're pretty good, Pomu. Thank you! She's already forgotten who Naked Snake is. I don't know, this just feels like a brain rot that like will literally never go away. Did you ever watch George Salonik? Who that? What that? What was I gonna... There was something I was gonna say. Oh, shit. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh, I think the last time I had a brain rot like this for a game was literally Kingdom Hearts as a kid. So, take, you know... and then the series kind of, like, went wacky. Because I never, not Ace Attorney. So I love Ace Attorney. I love Ace Attorney so much. but I never had like a Ace Attorney brain rot. Maybe just a little bit, but not to this extent. It was already wacky at 1. Okay, I believe you. Okay, I believe you. I quote that all the time. Professor Layton for me? Can't wait for the new Layton. Does that mean we can expect Pomu to write slash fic? For Metal... What's a slash fic? We're going to need to fund a new Metal Gear game just to get more Pomu Gear streams. No, I don't want that! A shipping? Oh! Means general ship fix. Oh! I was never really in that scene, so like I never knew. There's so many things I learn every day. There's so many. I don't think you guys understand that, like, for the longest time I was only into idols. So like that's kind of the only content I had consumed. And like some anime and stuff like... Well, like I've watched anime, but like I wasn't... Yeah. Patriots plan worked. All according to plan. It's okay, I'm only into fairies. Let's go. Snake is an idol, maybe. No, not Snake, but Paz is an idol. Anyway. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you. And I had a lot of fun. What do you care most about when playing video games? Plot, story, gameplay, graphics, multiplayer? I care about the plot mostly. Yeah, I care about the plot. Paz supremacy. Paz! You were so cute, baby. You little baby. You fell in love with the legend as did everybody else. Yeah. I fell in love with the legend. Just as Ocelot did once before. Thank you, quality stream. Thank you, Forrest. This brain rot will stick with us. Thanks for bringing Metal Gear Pomu. Of course, thank you. Thanks again for playing Metal Gear Solid, one of my favorite video game series of all time. It was awesome seeing you play and getting to play co-op and Peace Walker with you. Yeah! Now go. Okay, I'm gonna go. Get some real dinner, maybe. I don't think I have anything to eat, though. I haven't been shopping in a while. Pomu fell for Metal Gear Solid faster than she fell. Is this a Finana joke? Is this a joke about me falling on my face in Finana's 3D? Huh? Huh? Get some dinner. You too. You too. You too. Everybody stretch. Make sure you're all healthy. Take your vitamins. And don't be like Pomu. Eat properly. Super Bowl Sunday. That's tomorrow? Oh shit. Are you guys watching this superb owl? I'm not allowed to say the other word because it's copyright. Fell for these. Oh my god, Hune. Get out of here, man. Deleted by YouTube. I am for real? Yes, I will. I hope your team wins. Seriously? Yeah, that's why they can't say, like... They call it the big game on TV, you know? Because it's copyright and you're not allowed to say it. Prion disease, son. They destroy brains in response to munching on brains. Sorry, that had been stuck in my head for a minute. Understandable, Israfel. Yeah, they'll call it the big game or the superb owl. Yeah, seriously. Silliness. Silliness. Not copyright, it's the nano machines. Right, everything post Metal Gear Solid 4 can be explained by nanomachines, you know? I hope I get another chance to play another game with you, and Dachi Sunday was already epic enough with the Mammal Pod and Rathalos and Peace Walker. Yes! Oh my gosh, doing the Rathalos fight was so much fun! Oh my god. So much fun with everybody. Meanwhile, Vox says WrestleMania, and let's get ready to rumble without fear. The Saucy Suse Super Bowl! Oh my god. Oh yeah, the Lalilulelo is a sports ball team, isn't it? Yeah, what if it's like with the Patriots, you can't say the Super Bowl, so you say the Lalilulelo instead. And you know who's infected by whatever they say. Do you have nanomachines in you? Can you say the Lalilulelo? Can you say it? There is a Patriots team. You're right! You're right. You said it a few times. Yeah, because I'm not infected. Are you? I can't. Oh my god. Puppy Poopepo? New England Lalilulelo? Yeah, I can say superb owl. Patriot AI TB. I said the super of bulls. Yeah, I'm not infected. Say hyperbull. Third sonic transformation. The saucy soupy soul. Oh, saucy soupy soul. Okay. Okay. I wonder if you tried to type out Patriots, if you'd censor it. I'm gonna make it a banned word on my channel. You can't type Patriots anymore. You automatically can't. You automatically get soft blocked if you try to type it. The real censorship. Auto permaban. Oh my god. That's a little extreme. Lalilulelo, what are you talking about? Yeah, Lalilulelo, everybody. Lalilulelo, 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 Lalilulelo. Hey, Pomu. My dad got into the hole that is hold music. Never knew some were catchy. What? I'm happy for him. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm going to eat dinner. You guys go do the same. Stretch. Who is streaming? Who is streaming? Ah! I missed! No! Oh my god, I wanted to go until Alira's plastic love cover. No! Because I wanted to raid it. No! I was a fool. Damn it. That's okay, I'll go watch it now. I missed it by 10 minutes. No! Okay. That's okay. Alright, Atsupipi everyone! Atsupipi! Thank you guys for... I'm really shocked at how many people were just coming here to kind of talk with me about Metal Gear. I'm really happy about that. So thank you guys for indulging me in my brain rot. I really appreciate it. And just I think it was a really fun conversation with everybody. We got to talk a lot about fun stuff. So thanks for all the questions. I hope I was able to answer things that were what's the word? Things that were your burning questions, you know. So Metal Gear karaoke win? Unfortunately, never. For now. But yeah. Right, the after party. There is no after party. Illyria's still on break. But yeah, I do really appreciate it. So, always be here for you, boss. Yeah, thank you. On to the next series. Woohoo! Out to PP, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Plants vs. Zombies. Probably, maybe, something. I don't know. There was something that I was just like, am I gonna have to cancel stream? I don't remember what it was, though. I don't remember what it was. But I'll let you guys know if I have to. I don't think I will have to, but I'll let you guys know if I do. Out to PP, everyone. Bye-bye. 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 Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, doo-doo-doo. If your burning questions persist for more than 4 hours, consider... Oh my god. Bye-bye.